Juliet, I fed you already. I'm just setting up my stream. I'll show you down to your food in a momo. Yeah, I'll just set up the stream and then I can be ready. Yeah? Yeah. I'll start in a moment. Doing well, thank you, Balior. I'm just going to deal with my cat, who's being very fussy. I have fed her already, but she's wanting a bit of attention, so I'm just going to guide her back to her food, show her where it is, and then I'll be ready to go. But yeah, I am just going to go and prepare that, plus get my water, and yeah. But it is starting in 20 minutes or so, so... How are you, Balior? Let's turn this down a little bit. Times confuse me. I was trying to figure out what time it is now and how many minutes do they need to get their asses in here, but yep, times confuse me. I'm just gonna go with what the timer, what the clock says, which is about 10 minutes. I'll give them about 15 minutes actually there. I'm no good at time calculations, honestly. But put it on 15 now, I think. When it comes to like how many it is 4:52. What time do we end it? Sort of, what time is the timer at? How many minutes until it starts officially, as it were. I'm just gonna go for the generic starting soon for everyone in here. Thanks for the hug, Balior. And I'll message the people who I just message some people who don't get the message sometimes. I'm normally good at like, this has been an hour or this has been 5 hours because I have the stream tab here. Well, you can't see it, but I have the stream tab up and it says how much time I've been playing it for. Although by the slowness, I'm telling you this, guys, today, there's two of the people, one on the way, reportedly. I don't see a lot of people here today or active. This is not good news for the stream. A load of people are online. True. But we've got one American and a French, one Frenchman already, ready, as it were, in the chat. I can see them just in the chat, in my Discord. You know, at least I get a little message from one of them as well. But yeah, we'll see. I normally wait until the time, and then normally a couple of minutes past it to call it, really. Monkey see, monkey do? What do you mean? Sounds a bit rude. And one of them I have to message privately anyway, otherwise he doesn't seem to see the messages, regardless. And he wouldn't turn up. I know he wouldn't turn up if I didn't actually message him, because he doesn't. I don't know what's going on with his notifications, but he doesn't seem to see the group ones. We've got a minute in their time zones, so I'm just going to put it on starting soon, to be honest. I'm going to unmute and undeafen myself. Hello, people. Hi.
I think Estero's grabbing some water.
Fair.
Oh,
Hi, Astro.
Welcome back.
Jay's going to be here 5 past 5, I assume.
think so.
Uh, uh,
Hello.
Hi, Onyx.
Hello.
Oh, hey, GG. I added my new token, and the old token's still there.
Uh,
I don't know how to delete the old one.
You click on it, press delete,
yeah,
and then
I'll just twink. There you go.
That works. I was gonna say I didn't see the delete button.
Uh,
no,
yeah,
no, you just click on it and press the delete button on your keyboard.
yeah. In real
Oh,
life.
okay, gotcha. I was I was like right clicking,
No,
manage
yeah, no,
settings.
no, yeah, it's easy to do it. Just you click delete and then on the keyboard.
That makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess we can discuss a few things if I turn this music off for people, 'cause it distracts me more than anyone else. We are going, well, hopefully, we are going to have a new person join us and a permanent sense, a new player.
Yay!
Not today, next week,
Yeah.
because to be honest, I would have to set up her. I'd have had to set up her character during today, which I did say was quite of a crunch, and they said that they uh didn't didn't want to, they couldn't do it today, and I said when the next game is, and if they could do a little thing beforehand
Ooh.
to set up the character, just
Yeah.
to roll up the character and things like that. But yeah, otherwise that's everything. So we're gonna have
Cool,
someone
cool.
new join us at some
Hello.
point. Hello.
Hello.
That's nice.
But yeah, we're waiting for Jay now, I think. And Dance.
Did Onyx pop in?
Onyx is here.
Onyx
He's
is
Oh,
here.
okay.
he's
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
quiet. Hi, Onyx.
Lol. feel better having my suit now.
Your suit.
Got my little
Fancy
pinstripe
suit.
suit. Yeah. It's way too big for me, but still, I like it.
Nice. Oh,
With, well, to be honest, we could just start earlier, or we can wait for Jay. He should be here in a few moments. I
is it?
think it's out now, isn't it? Candlekeep, isn't it?
No,
That's
no,
an
no.
adventure book.
A source book.
Oh,
Richton's Guide to Ravenloft.
ooh.
Pre-order now.
What?
Oh yes, I've seen stuff on that. Yeah,
They're just pumping them out.
yeah. Uh, uh, uh,
It's making me upset that it no longer says you have bought everything. I don't know what to do.
I have no clue what I've just walked in on.
Oh, we're talking about the new source book.
John's tricking me.
The saying the new source book is coming out for.
Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft is taking up the space that used to say you've bought everything here, and I don't know what to do about it.
You know,
Addiction.
You're not addicted. It's fine.
Nobody look.
It's not an addiction, I can stop whenever I want.
Buys the book. I didn't say I would stop now.
Dear.
I said it's a choice when I stop.
Tempting.
Yeah.
It's even got a discount if you pre-order. Oh god. No.
My one weakness, discounts.
Yeah. Chappie was fairly confused yesterday because he thought the game was today, so I was like, no, no,
Oh,
no, no.
Our other game.
Yeah. I was like, no, no.
He was wrong.
Alright. I do plan, hopefully, to do a shorter game today.
No worries. I had to cancel my game because you guys haven't moved your clocks yet. So.
Yeah, we
Next
move them.
week.
We move them on next week. Yeah. So.
Next week, yeah.
All right. So we can start now. We've got almost everybody that is here. I was also saying that we're gonna have a new player soon. Yeah. Hopefully next week. They'll be joining us. The
Cool.
yes. The other thing is this is for the chat only, I guess, but not for this game. This game is less problematic than the old game. If that you know, than the game happening next week, which is full of slavery and all that business.
The dark game.
Yeah, the dark campaign. So I've now made oh dear, the image didn't load. That's failed. But anyway, I did make a content warning full of all the little badges. I'll see why that's not loading, but hey, it is there, and I have thought about it. So today is a recon day where you guys need to gather info and things like that. So some of you guys need to continue tracking the guy the old-fashioned way. Sky is pretty much doing a lot of the work computer style, and he's going to bring in information.
Yep. Also, do you want me to roll the Arcana check there?
You could have rolled them beforehand, but sure, roll them now, yeah, for all those little computer programs.
Yep.
It's only 2 you need to roll, isn't it? Do you need
I think so.
10 Oh, 20. So that one was the firewall, I believe, the 10 one first.
Yep.
And so it's only a basic one keeping corpro security out. That was the baseline we agreed on. The other one, what was that for?
I think it's like to hide our identity and like do.
Oh yes, it was to hide your identity and things like that. You now get you can now make a program that basically does the same thing to you to other people, which is like hide everyone's faces basically. So you can now hide everybody's face, and everybody gets advantage on stealth when when you cast that thing.
Nice.
Very nice.
I'm just writing in my reminders firewall. There is another program as well, isn't there? If you wanna.
Yep. There's another program. What was that again? Oh my gosh. I literally talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, I also have a bad memory, so. Uh, Stealth from cameras is the other one I remember.
Yeah, that one I wrote it for that one. There's another one that I don't need to roll. I don't remember what was it.
Well, I guess you can come up with a new program because we've both forgotten what it is at some point. But stealth from cameras, everyone gets advantage. The firewall protects you from corpro security tracking you down. Other things can happen on ones and other mishaps and all that business, but we'll see. We'll see.
I remember now.
What?
It's a auto hack, like a hacking into like an easier security.
Oh yes, an easy security hack.
Yep.
Easy security door hack, which you didn't need to roll for because you're fairly good. You're very good at that.
You could get one of those programs that runs a bunch of numbers real fast, so you can hack into like safes and stuff.
Basically, I think that's what that one does really.
I think so, yeah.
There you go.
It runs through passwords and things. Easy. I can't spell any of these words, so I'm sorry, Twitch chat in advance. But I know what they say. That's fine. I've got a reminders page that no one can see, basically, full of the things I need to do.
Okay, so what you're saying is don't switch over to that tab.
Well, the spelling was not only just bad, it was atrocious. Even I knew that it was so wrong, but I just didn't know how to correct it. It was that bad, basically. So yeah, some people need to follow someone, which I would guess would be Onyx. You could follow him.
Oh, wait, didn't I already follow him?
For more intel and more stuff, not just the initial like follow, just more intel. But you won't need to make stealth checks. I'll just use your passive stealth, which is probably ludicrous, and you'll just make perception checks to see what info you pick up. Other than that, Sky is the one needing to hack in and listen to audio.
I thought we did that.
We're doing that a bit today, and everyone sort of can make investigation checks, helping you out, sort of thing.
I planted all the bugs in there.
Yeah,
Listening
the
hasn't been done
the
yet.
bugs have been planted. The listening, the scouring hasn't been done. Someone actually can be on listening. Probably Sky. Actually, you could probably go hacking deep dive into his web history and things like that, and someone else can be listening to, using the listening program that you've probably set up to listen to the bugs. So you can be hacking, someone else can be listening, and another person needs to be following. Other than the man on the date, I don't think anyone else really has a role.
No.
No, I was back at the shop working, or just either selling or tinkering, one of the two.
I'm just like taking a long rest because I can't go into work, so I'm just practicing my coffee making at home.
And
Uh,
yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything after that last whatever I was doing, breaking in the apartment.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So, all right. I will get to the people who don't really have a thing to do later. I think dance. I have a surprise, which is never a good thing to hear from your DM. But
No, it's not.
oh, I believe I might have had to delete your little dance token today, but I can get you another one. It's fine. I had to delete a load of tokens because I ran out of room on Roll20.
Yeah, mine was just a generic Discord logo anyway and stuff. Like, 'cause I haven't got one for this character.
Uh, so instead you're getting this token instead. This is your new token. Congratulations. Yeah, I had to unfortunately delete a load of tokens because Roll20 there is a limitation, which is room limitation. Um, which is really unfortunate. What's your character's name? Dance again.
Chic.
Chic. There you go. You should have control of that little robot man now.
Right.
But for Davis and Astra, actually, one of you can be on listening duty. Astra or Davis can be on listening duty today.
You can take it, Astero.
Probably the best perception person is probably the best for that, or best investigation. Minus the guy on the date is out of it. Oh yeah.
Reminding me.
What what do you mean? Reminding of what? What am I reminding you of? You know.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
It's just passively mentioning the fact that you're going on a date. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I hate all of you.
I'm not involved.
Me neither. What are you talking about?
Oh dear. Right. Who should we? Who wants to go first in the recon thing? Does anyone have a preference? I'll take that silence as a no.
What the job are those? What are the jobs?
So one person needs to be so you would need to be going deep hacking into the search history. Another person needs to be listening. So I'll put you in one team.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the people who I don't have a particular thing for over here. Actually, someone could join. Who else has a pretty good stealth? Who's not? Jay, do you have a pretty good stealth or reasonable stealth?
Let me check. My
Who's-
stealth is a 6.
So no.
Yeah, no.
I got a.
Okay, in that case, I'm putting. There are people that don't have a thing, but I have a surprise, which is dance, which is nice. Uh, Davis, I do have a plan for you as well, so I'm putting you in the plan section, along with
No.
Timely.
Oh,
Yours is a good plan. Timely's is different.
Don't say that.
On
Texas.
Onyx, you're in the scouting party, so I'm gonna put you.
What are these X's?
You own these two buildings, these two businesses. More specifically, you own that one, so it's like not like that.
Yeah, I was marking our property.
Yeah, the properties you own.
Thought these were like our targets.
No.
No.
We've got to kill everyone
so-
in it.
yeah,
Sorry, Onyx.
So yeah, Onyx is in the scouting.
So essentially, what you're telling me is to commit seppuku.
Onyx is in the scouting party. Date Man is in the Date Man party.
Split the
party name.
party.
Yep.
You got a weird party name, guy. Just saying.
You know how in D&D they tell you not to split the party? Discount those
exactly.
rules.
Yeah,
Those
in this
rules.
game, to be honest, there's less dangers and it's far more about.
Oh, I'm sorry. Less dangerous.
Less
I
danger.
can fix that.
Less danger.
Hold
yeah.
on.
Let's Danger looks at the goblin that got shot with like a 50 cal
Yeah,
minigun.
but also
Oh,
split.
I was about to
Yeah,
just
it's
pull out my
funny
gun
who
and
got,
start
who
shooting.
got put out.
This
Who
g-
got a hit putting.
Also, this game is far more about splitting up the party and searching for things individually than.
This is
So you
true.
don't want us to make
Okay.
it dangerous? Because I was about to just start shooting people as soon as the cops come. GTA 5 style. Star ratings.
No.
Oh.
Uh,
Awkward.
Monk saying, "Are you winning, son?" to all of us. But anyway,
I feel like I'm winning.
Tatum wants to know if we're winning.
all right. So Jay has absolutely. I have absolutely no plan for Jay either way. So
I'm just working at the coffee shop, making coffee, taking names.
uh,
That's it.
so
That's my
it's
life.
1, 2, or 3, basically. What?
I
It's
choose
two.
four.
Oh, yep, beat me to it.
Haha.
So 2, in that case, it's group 2, which is Sky and Astro. So Sky, make an Arcana check for that sweet hacking. Astro, make a Perception check with advantage, or Investigation with advantage, whichever one's better.
Perception. Advantage.
21.
At
Ooh,
20,
24.
24.
Oof, nice. Alright, Sky, with your 21, you I think you actually looked at his accounts before, and you were just doing so badly hacking that the last time we were here.
I have no idea. I don't remember at all.
I remember. That's why you wanted the firewall, I believe, because that was the time you got
Oh.
tracked. That's the
Okay.
that's the game where you got. But you managed to dig through. This guy has been installing those elevators and not and all that business. You find all that, but also he's got he's foolishly got a credit card with his name tied to a particular site with a lot of X's on it. Let's say
Oh. Okay.
a particular hub site that he subscribed to with a
Give me
credit
1
card.
second. Sky's 20. Okay. I was like, if Sky's 17, he's not supposed to be on there.
Well, you found that out now. You've just basically found out that he's got a subscription. You probably not. You could have probably avoided the site as soon as you saw a subscription. Who's drawing a blue square?
Me, I was just drawing our house
Uh,
so that you can move X's. If you want me to remove it, I can.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, remove the blue squares, but the X's are
Alright.
fine. This big pink.
My exes. I placed a lot of work in.
This
those exes.
this big pink. You see this big pink thing here is the whole building, but you only own a bit of both of those buildings. But you own the entire pink square here that Robin is standing on. But yeah, Sky, you could probably play it off like you see his card hooked to a site like that, but you avoid it if you want.
Yep. I would do that.
You just see it. It's hooked to one of these websites. You don't even click on it. You just know what it is straight away from the name.
Okay, cool.
He also frequently visits a brothel, basically. And he seems to get, and he although he's a bit more clever, he withdraws it from an ATM and then goes in, but it's not clever enough because he goes far too close, and you're able to just track that he goes inside after buying these things.
Okay.
He's not very good at covering his tracks. He's definitely cheating on his wife. He's definitely looking at things he shouldn't be, and things like that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move these a little bit round like that. There we go. So you can gather he's cheating. From your 21, the wife is very clean. Nothing on her.
Okay.
She's very clean, honest lady. She is working for very shady people,
Okay.
which she's working for the big high up power people, and she's got a lot of money and old money particularly. But she doesn't seem to really actively go like she may invest in people that are doing bad things, but she herself doesn't do the bad things, if that makes sense. Whether that makes her a bad guy.
She's still kind of bad since she's investing in those business.
She's bad by proxy.
Yeah, bad by proxy.
I mean, are you bad if you hire an assassin? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, luckily I am the assassin, so it's fine.
You're still a bad person.
That's
Yeah.
No,
worse.
I'm just doing my job, guys. I'm just doing my job. I'm a great guy.
You can
Just do
be
my
a
job.
coffee. You can work in the coffee shop, still have a job, and not killing people.
No. My job is killing.
You
I
decide-
choose not to
you
comment, because whilst I may work in a coffee shop, I haven't passed killed a man.
Yes.
He was a
kinda
very
agree with
bad
the
man
killing.
who tried to kill me, though, so...
Self-defense.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's all good. It's all good.
Hey,
It's fine.
I'm
Plus, it's
just
not
doing my
normally
job,
coffee
guys.
workers.
Uh.
Just doing my job.
Never trust a barista.
Nah, it's usually postal workers.
uh.
Is that it? Is that what Timely is a serial killer? The entire time?
I mean, if we, yeah.
Yeah, the package killer.
Yeah, package killer. Yeah. So with a natural 2024, you hear a lot of interesting information. Astro, you hear about the meeting, what Pacific times, when it's going down, things like that. Like people, you learn about who's going to the meeting and things like that, and what investors will be there, and their names and general like what they've invested in. In terms of their relationship, you find that they are very distant. Like they will share an intimate moment now and again, but they are very distant. And at one point, it causes a fight. Basically, the recording's like, "You never, hug me or anything like that. You've always been so cold to me, and I'm working." Yeah. And it's like, we're both working. I'm just too tired for it. And she's like, "You don't seem to have time or the energy for me," and things like that. And but you also find out through your wires that he does bring over a lady, not his wife, at certain points during the day when she's out.
I bet you he hugs her.
Oh, I don't think he just hugs. But
Yeah. There is definitely more. There's more to that, but this is a far more PG,
Family friendly.
far more friendly.
It's big, nice hugs.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're just hugging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's hugs with extra steps.
Yes.
It still counts like
Naked sexy hugs.
He's
but
cheating on her. Oh my god.
But Monster in the chat has put some emotes that I think sum up the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Now you just
No,
need a
wait,
sleeping
no.
gun to work.
Why?
Why?
Yeah,
Oh, why?
yeah. As I said, this one is far more family friendly. So I won't go. I won't say specifically.
We were just in a brothel.
Yeah.
Family friendly to a degree, but like you know,
No details.
no details. Just like there are prostitutes.
Half-naked women and prostitutes.
No.
That I never actually said they were naked.
Yeah, I know. Is there a chance that I can, like, maybe, since we know the wife is now he's cheating on her, is there a chance we can, like, maybe trick, while the mistress and the husband's at home, is there a chance we can trick the wife to come back and just caught them in their house?
Yes, that would definitely.
Why don't we just hand over the evidence? Show her all the pictures.
We can also take pictures, yeah.
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 We don't want to show our name. This is just saying that
No.
it's a way of us saying that your husband's cheating on you without us being involved with everything.
Yeah, the thing is, what we could do is take pictures, send them to her, and say, go back at this hour next whatever they have the next
I
meeting.
just had an evil idea.
And so she comes back at that time when they are together.
Yeah.
So
And make sure she brings the cops with her so that nobody gets murdered. I'm just
can
saying,
I
one
can I
might
tell
be
you
killed.
my evil idea?
Mhm.
So we take the pictures like discussed, and then we put them in the post box. We make sure that the husband sees them first, but they've got a letter with them saying, "You tell her, or you stop the illegal elevator business." And then when he stops the illegal elevator business, we send his wife pictures anyway.
Gasp.
I mean, I thought that was obvious.
Someone's
I mean,
driving Onyx, or Onyx is driving his own car. Stop
I'm trying to
driving.
figure out where I'm supposed to park it. Where do I park my car?
Just leave it by that. Just leave it by the house where I've put it. There's like an underground park. Park.
Sewer city planning.
There's underground car parks,
Oh.
You tell the wife, or you stop the crime.
and also the roads aren't to scale.
we tell
Your
the
your
wife.
car is not that big compared to the building.
Okay.
The car is not
then
the
you
size
get
of a
the
building.
And he hires me to hit you. Haha! It all works.
Ah,
Alright, fun fact,
But I have to follow through, though,
I
guys,
was,
so-
I just rolled an investigation check, and high would have been bad for you guys, because the last time we were playing this game, you guys also blew your cover a little bit at the club.
I
A
did.
little
I'm
bit.
fine.
Yeah, and an assassin tried to. The thing is, that guy was going to try and find whoever was there.
Wait, didn't he get killed? I thought he got killed.
No,
Yeah, I thought the police shot him.
Yeah, I did too.
no, not the assassin. The guy who hired him
Oh, the guy who hired the assassin.
was going to try and find try and find where he was. If I had rolled
I
high,
see through my perfect disguise.
if I the bartender said it was a dragonborn with a little mustache, with a fake mustache.
That man over there with the mustache. Get him!
But you left before he found you. If he had rolled high, he would have gone to your investigation office and found you, and basically gone, oh, it's this guy, and then pretended to hire you to look into it, and then when you came back to your office, bang bang. Or, but if he rolled low, he would be looking around trying to hire somebody else. And he's not and he rolled a 1, which means he's not very successful.
He finds another dragonborn with an actual mustache.
Aha! I got him.
Which, speaking of which, with your 21 Sky, his credit card does appear to hiring like a PI, but it's a terrible PI. It's called Dixie Straight. It's like one of the worst rated PIs in the entire city.
To find a PI.
So yeah. All right, let's roll again. 1 and 2 is you. So it will go. 1 and 2 is you guys. 3 and 4 is this group basically. If it rolls 1 or 2, then I re-roll the dice again to see which one specifically it goes to next. Okay, 3. As I don't have really a plan for Jay, it's these two, I guess, next. So Davis, make a charisma persuasion check, please. This is to see how well the business goes.
Wait, charisma persuasion. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
Come on,
There we go.
Mr. Goldman.
Yes.
25.
Nice.
Improved.
So how many like items you made? Like what was it? 8?
We have it on the group inventory.
Allow you. We've got 5 wind-up robots, 5 action hero dolls, 5 plastic laser swords.
Are you a toy shop now? Because all of those items are a toy shop.
It's robotics. They can be toys.
Yeah.
Robo toys.
All right.
Toys.
Do what price are you pricing the items at? By the way.
What? What? Oh, I did not price any of them. No.
Make your decisions, boy.
I can't open it. I think it's only one person at a time is allowed to open it.
I'll close it then.
Yeah, I'm working the shop with him. Should I not roll as well?
I do have plans for you, but sure, you can roll.
Oh.
I do have
Wow.
other things.
Oh. Stop saying that so ominously. Damn it. Right, fuck it, whatever. I like how he's got. Is that a thing? I didn't realise -1 is a thing.
Yep. I have -1 things.
Yeah.
I got -1 to my
So let me know what you're selling them at, or either that, I'll just to say.
I think like the wind-up robots should be like two gold.
Mhm.
The action hero should be 5, and the lasers 4.
Okay. You sell. You sell 4. You sell 4 robots for the price. Let's see. You sell. So remove the robots, as they go down and all that business.
I haven't saved the changes yet, but I have done it in the editing window.
Yeah,
So as soon
yeah.
as-
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah. You sold. You sold 3. You sold 3 plastic laser swords.
Nice.
Um. The. The other. And the action heroes don't sell all that well, unfortunately. There is an older lady, like tiefling lady, dark, like very sort of grey frizzy hair, like these white horns, albino, like red eyes, sort of white skin, comes in with like a look. It's like, my son would love these action toys, but they are far too expensive. Far too expensive. 5 gold? You can't be laughing with this cheap stuff. And she like bashes one on the desk in front of you.
Hey, ma'am, I have you know that I worked really hard to make that action grip. That with the little, it can grip the sword, and you can make it grip onto other things, and you could even, I don't know, tie a piece of string to it and throw it, and then it'll grip the string. I don't know. You can do things with it.
It's like,
It looked like a friend of mine. Get out of my store.
I approach her from behind and slam her off the desk for and slam her
I'm
on.
joking, I don't do that. She's an old lady.
She would also call the police.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm a big warforger. I don't want to slam some old bird off the fucking desk. I'll break her in half.
You can make a. She's like, I would like every one of your little action men, but I'm only willing to pay 2 gold for each action man.
Including the one you broke?
She says, no, this one's shit.
But you broke it. You need to pay for it.
Not my problem. It's your problem. You've got terrible
No,
toys.
it's your problem too. I could call the police too.
Make an intimidation check, I guess, for that one.
Alright.
For taking the broken one.
Just a second.
Ooh.
Okay. No.
She's like.
No, she is. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have got out of the line like that, please.
She's like, you listen here, you insolent young man, and she's like,
I know. Here, you take all of them at 1 gold piece. You have all 4 of those at 1 gold.
1 gold piece.
You know what? Just take them. You can. I can remake them. I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm so sorry. Oh no. I can't
And she
believe I
takes.
yelled at a customer.
She takes all the, and she takes. So is it like 5 lots or just 5, and it's one of each of you basically?
It was just one of each of us.
So in that case, all the action toys have gone currently, but you can restock them. So just put them at 0 currently.
Alright.
And she walks out the store.
I've never rolled a 0.
As it was
everyone, never allow Tink to run the store.
Well, it is persuasion based, but some.
Tink needs to stay in the factory.
Tink has no charisma whatsoever.
Yeah.
No.
This is why
We're gonna have to hire somebody.
Yeah, you can get a hireling. You can do a hireling, but he wanted to run it himself, basically.
No, we just need the robot to get more intimidation, and then we'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's not how you run a store either. No.
You could have just
I think
called.
we'll find it is.
You could have called Azuna, because Azuna actually is pretty good at intimidation.
Yeah, but yeah, this old lady leaves, you know, and
She just took merchandise for free. We're gonna need to think about who's running the store.
Yeah, you just handed over merchandise after she fucking broke one.
Mhm.
And you apologise to her for breaking it.
Oh no.
As it was
Canadian all along.
well, not an idiot, just
Turns out Tink was Canadian all along. Tink, why didn't you tell her?
Just couldn't resist the urge to apologise.
Oh dear. Anyway, that's gonna be it. I thought that 0 was funny, and to play it off like that was hilarious. And
Record. We did sell some other stuff. Though,
yeah.
So you know it evens out.
I don't know if it does.
Does it?
Mhm.
Did you do the math to figure that out first? Like, how much did you spend in supplies?
It's 16 gold pieces, and I don't think I really spent much of anything. Maybe like 1 gold piece in supplies.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah, because gold pieces are the
Well,
only
I guess
currency, as
we
it were.
made a profit this time, but we're gonna have to watch you
This
closely.
Oh dear. Now it's for my favourite part, dance. Well, we'll do a bit here, and then I have to take 2 people into Whispers, which is fun.
Oh, whisper.
Oh.
So Dance, you go onto like your power grid at one point and shut down and sort of power off, and then you have what and t- sorry, Sky is the only other person who would know this as well, other than Dance, because he would probably have a connection access to like the charging port and things like that. Or I would say he would passively anyway, be able to sort of look in. Um,
Yeah, yeah. If I'm plugged in, I'm assuming there's some sort of interface. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So Sky is the only other person who would know this, but as you're sort of powering down, your mind sort of flashes back in like a dream state to the torture room, and at the times that this woman sort of tried to buzz you, and then you sort of remember turning off your power, turning off your emotional torture core, as it were, your core that gives you pain and suffering.
Oh yeah, yeah. I turned off my pain receptors. Yeah.
And then you flash back further to back when you were back at the parishionery, back when you were
Yeah.
bought by the priests to sell the good word of Avandra.
Oh, I was gonna say. I mean, I wasn't bought. I sort of turned up there. I came up with something, so it's like. But yeah, when I turned up.
Yeah, when you turned up there. You remember that your pain receptor was off then too, and you were kind of more neutral. You didn't recognize much more emotion. You sort of had gathered from what you were doing in the, as a robot before that, that humans were suffering, but it was more like a humans probably should not suffer, more than a compassion, as it were, for human life. Um, and you sort of walk around, and you sort of uh, you sort of walking around helping the parishioner. You're sort of remembering this, um, and then you remember the day that that the god that you follow in your heart spoke to you. It was a day like any other. You were going to help the poor, uh, and then there was this poor cybernetic man, and you're a bit of a distance. You thought you'd go over and help him, uh, along with some of your parishioners, helping some of the poor people in the area. Then a gang turned up, a gang that no one, not Tim nor you would recognise. They had like a like a symbol of a cog machine on their back, uh, and they started stabbing and trying to kill the old man with the cybernetic enhancements. Most of your priests ran away and said, "Don't worry, we should not call. We should get out." But something inside of you sort of snapped, and you started feeling his pain. And this is when you remember feeling sadness, anger, sorrow, and something inside you sort of went. Your eyes, you remember this? Your eyes glowed red. You charged over to these gang members, started taking them out with your giant chainsaw axe, cutting them in half, and rescuing that man. They tried to attack you and take you down unsuccessfully, but you remember saving this man, and you remember you that's why that emotional center turned on, and this sort of memory comes back to you.
Oh, nice. I very much like that because that sort of goes with what I was thinking for my past.
hmm And now I'm gonna take you into whispers.
Hello.
Hi. Can I get Sky in the? Actually, I think if I zoom this out. So as you're sort of thinking about this, oh, no, Sky, you're supposed to be here. Why does he? Hi, Sky. What's going on? Sky,
What was that, Gigi?
Sky. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be in the whisper.
Oh, okay. I was like, why am I there?
I was literally trying to. Sky is the only other person who knows about this. You are because you're hooked into the program, the interface.
Oh, okay.
Sort of passively, or a hack or whatever. So you would be the only other person who would know about this. Dance. As you're sort of thinking about this, the stand on the thing, you feel something go inside you and try and jack your program to like do a hard reset. And Sky, you manage to stop this hard reset from happening. According to the program, this robot is experiencing a deviancy malfunction, but you managed to stop him being reset.
What is that like in game term? Like, what does that mean?
A deviancy. Well, you can roll history if you want to.
Okay, I will.
Just because while I got you in whispers, I guess GG.
Mhm.
What I was thinking for backstory with this, the reasons why I can wield a big giant chain axe and stuff like that is because I was gonna try the dual class for this character.
Mhm.
In the past, I was literally just a kill robot. So you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I was gonna go like paladin or barbarian or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, literally that story that you just said makes sense. Basically, I've like something's gone wrong. I've been like hard wiped, and then I've randomly,
Mhm.
ended up in the church. So that's brilliant. It's
Uh,
worked out fantastic.
yeah. You don't know a lot about deviancy. The things you've heard that robots can experience bugs in the software, known as deviancy bugs, and the corporate policy is to just hard reset and hard wipe the program. You knew it would probably not be good for Dance to forget everything, so you intervened, but you don't know how deviancy bugs or anything about them or how they end up or how these robots end up having deviancy programs.
Okay. And I
Uh,
have no prior knowledge to that.
yeah. All you know is like deviancy bugs happen, and the company policy is to wipe the robot.
Okay. And I have
And to
never
so
seen a case like that, or I've never
no,
seen anything like that.
you've only vaguely heard of it from your family, probably.
Okay. And he's in the shop, you say?
He's at his computer or whatever, sort of looking, and you see this start like this. You see like one of the robot arms like jack into him, or you see a program starting to run to try and wipe his memory, and you just shut that program down. If you want to say anything to Dance secretly, you can do now. You can talk to him through like the network that he's hooked into to charge up.
Okay, another question before I do that. Do I know if the robots know they have that, or do they know they have a past memory or something like that? I don't know.
No, you wouldn't know.
Okay, I have no prior knowledge to that. Okay, I would just send a message like, what's going on, what's happening.
And would I be aware of the fact that something's trying to get into me or something? Or would I
You
be
would
aware of
have
that?
you would have felt the thing trying to jack into you and wipe your memory, and then Sky sort of stop it, and then you hear Sky's voice in your head, basically.
Alright. Damn it, guess I'll just ask, like, what was that?
I don't know. You tell me. Someone's trying to some program is trying to wipe your memory.
Some memories came back, and when I first showed up at the parish, and yeah, I guess the machine didn't like that.
What's the stuff again? What's the stuff that he had again? I forgot the name of it.
Um.
Oh, the deviancy.
Yeah, deviancy. Yeah, it was called a deviancy program.
Okay. Do you know anything about the
But
deviancy program?
You could roll history
yeah.
if you want to,
Oh, could I?
Darts.
Oh,
Yeah. 18.
Oh.
You've probably heard this from more other robots than your own experience. With an 18, you think this might have happened to you before, but trying to sort of access that part of you doesn't seem to result in anything. But from what you've heard from other robots, deviancy is like suddenly they express emotion or they act irrationally and try and like do something outside of their orders, or they overreact to a thing. They start overreacting to their orders. Um, because robots aren't like human, as it were. You know, they are human more than most, but they're not like cyborgs. You know, they have a restriction bolt basically in them to stop them doing things. And from what you know, there seems to be what companies call a bug, what you would think is a like sentience, where this restrictions bolt starts to fail, and the result of that is the robots start having emotion, start overreacting, start acting outside of their orders, having morals
yeah,
and
like a broken
question.
machine sort of thing.
Yeah, that's what you would know. And I assume you just relay that back so you don't have to repeat what I said,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. Basically, just what you said. Like, obviously, it's a was it for sort of just the thing stretched towards sentience, isn't it? As you say, just
Mm.
as opposed to being just a cold, calculating sort of more machiney.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that you got some memory back. What do you mean by get some memory back?
I've already forgot what fucking memory. It was gonna say it wasn't just didn't get memory back. It was I
You
think what
remembered a
happened when I showed up.
past, like, thing before you had
Oh
joined
yeah,
this
it was.
group.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
want,
yeah.
if you want me to
That's what it was.
repeat it in a sort of nutshell, basically, you had no emotion at one point, then you met an old man who had cybernetics, you saw this strange gang that you didn't recognize attack the man with cybernetics. They tried to attack you as well. The priests fled and said run, but you gained something, some sort of anger, an emotion, and you remember your eyes going red, and you starting to kill them all with your chain axe that you always had.
Yeah. No, that's the one. I was gonna say
Do you want to write that
I
down?
got empathy. No, I remember that. It's just like, oh wait, yeah, because I thought you meant
That's your
was it
story, so if you wanna, because
yeah, I thought
otherwise
you
you
meant
might
about the
forget.
memory how like because obviously when I showed up to the parish I didn't really have any like I didn't entirely
Mhm.
remember when I showed up to the
Yeah, I'm
like
assuming he
obviously
means
like
like the
sorry
memory that you remembered.
but
Yeah.
yeah I'll no I'll remember the defending the cybernetic kobold guy so
Mhm.
yeah I got that.
Would I know have any prior knowledge of this kind of robot that he is, and trying to do like I don't know history or something, trying to do research on this kind of robot, like what this kind of robot was supposed to made for.
Um, you you definitely can do that. Sure. You could roll a Arcana hacking check if you want to sort of scour his model
17.
with a 17. Um, let's see. you were. He's a two-armed combat Gen 3 robot. They were tend to used as supplementary forces in Ares Security Company and City Watch Company.
Okay. So he was made to be a police officer or the defender of the city,
Mm.
and specifically as like a strike team or.
Yeah, like a strike or riot team to support like human
Okay.
human police, as it were.
Okay. I want to ask this to Dan. I want to say, do you know what type of robot you are?
I have no idea. I'm just, yeah. I have no memory prior to showing up to the parish. I am what I am.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you some information about your type of robot and what it used to be, and see if you can remember anything. So I basically relay the information of what I learned from searching.
Yeah. So now, Dance, you know you're a Type 3 combat robot. Used as supplementary forces for Ares and City Watches police, like in big riot situations or things like that. Unfortunately, that does not spring any memories for you at this current time.
No, that's the same. Yeah. Once I unlock dual class, we can get all of that.
Mm. And also that might come later in the story at any rate.
Yeah, I was gonna say now that I've said that, you've got stuff to work with. GG, so enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh lord. I think I would just keep like while doing the main mission, I was kind of doing a side job, just researching, just kind of like the bug, what we call the company called the bug, and what Dance said it's like a sentient like awakening or something. So I'm gonna do more research on that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll now put you back in.
It's a revolution.
That's true.
Back.
Welcome back, everyone.
We're back. Bigger than ever.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's that group done.
How much danger are you in, dancers?
Well, you'll have to.
I'm not in any danger.
Are all of us in danger, or is it just a you problem?
Well, when you all meet up again, because I will do a big meeting thing again, for you guys to catch up with each other. Dance can tell you or not tell you things, and same with Sky. You can or cannot
Also
tell
gonna
them
bring
things.
the date crew into a private conversation.
No, I'm not
Isn't
going.
in
Are we
in
all
danger?
going to
We're all
awkwardly
in
listen
danger.
to the date?
I am only gonna do overview things, basically. I guess it could be done in secret.
It could. Like, we don't need to know what they did on their date. He could tell us if he wants to later.
He is only going to a coffee shop, Just
Sky's
say.
already hacked
Yeah,
his
but
phone,
that's
so
where it
Sky can just
begins.
read it. So it's like it's recording everything and playing it out loud in the conference room. So everyone's just there.
Yeah.
Just
listening
because
into
it
his date.
starts
I don't
in the
think his
coffee
date
shop,
is
it
bug.
doesn't mean it ends in the coffee shop. GG.
Yeah, it's just a coffee shop. It's nothing else. But Onyx, you're up next with your scouting.
Okay, I scout him. What do I see?
Perception at advantage.
Dun, dun, dun.
Man, this is gonna be the time that I rolled poorly, because turns out that Leith never really cared about his life. He didn't want to follow this guy.
Or investigation.
He's
Whichever
boring.
one's better, actually.
I didn't ask for this.
I didn't ask to be some guy who follows people. Oh no, I did. I did ask for that. I did ask for that.
Nope. Actually, yeah. This is exactly why I'm here.
What do my Leith eyes see?
Well, with your tracking and sort of things, you pick up some of the same information that Sky did. That he makes very frequent visits to a brothel.
Wait, Scotty?
Sky. Sky, I said Sky.
Disappointing. I was gonna tell him to beat me up. How unfortunate.
But yeah, he makes very frequent visits to a brothel.
I know. I went in there as a lady once.
Yeah.
It was really
So yeah, you know that he comes in and out with various ladies. He seems to have um he seems to have one sort of particular favorite lady called called Kathy. She's a clone lady, dark skin lady,
Well,
green eyes, brown,
that's a
dark.
disappointing prostitute name. I was hoping for like Candy or Cookie or Sparkles. I don't know. I was expecting better.
It's Kathy,
But it's
short for
just
Catherine.
Kathy.
No,
So
no,
boring.
But
He can't even eat properly. He doesn't go for someone exotic. He just goes for Kathy.
anyway, that's the lady he's going for. I did not just I did.
Been around for a while, love. You know, he
Uh,
likes them a bit older.
Sh-
There's no
He's-
accounting face.
I think let's see.
He
He's
only likes rich older ladies. He's definitely going for a younger lady.
yeah. It is a younger lady. Let's see. He's probably because he's kind of older. He's like in his 50s, probably like old,
No,
like
it's one of those
money.
things? Oh, yeah.
So
Can we skip
Kathy
this?
is
that
about in
that
her
too long?
30s, I'd say
Oh,
31ish.
it's not that bad. Okay. All right. I was expecting worse.
Kathy, short for Catherine.
Fucking love that.
I was
It was
expecting her to be, like,
Kathy
18
was
or
not just a
something.
name I pulled out of my ass. Don't worry about it.
Don't lie to me, Gigi. I see through your lies.
I roll inside.
You
All
don't.
your names come out of your ass, don't they?
I don't worry. Yes, that name completely came out of yes.
That's a blow.
Yeah, that came out. That's why it was. I was just like, oh frick, what's her name? No, it's fine. Random name in my mind generator, go. And it wasn't very creative. So.
It was just not prostitute enough for me. I was disappointed.
But he's kind of dull guy. He is sleeping around a lot, but he doesn't seem very happy about it. Like he's
No.
unhappy.
Stop doing it. I don't understand.
He's
What is
he's
he doing?
unhappy both with his current wife and with the people he's sleeping with. He seems to like Kathy, but he still seems to be a bit unhappy.
Maybe. Oh my god, what a twist. Or maybe he just suffers from depression.
He's one of those guys that hires them just to cry on their laugh later.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't want to know that. He could keep that information to himself. Oh no, wait, if he suffered from depression, we should not ruin his life. We should
Uh,
not do that.
you get a feeling that he's a bit lost relationship wise. He could do with a counselor to go through, like, relationship advice, probably somebody to take him through that.
Sure, let's get him a counselor, guys. Also, let's ruin his life at the same time. We'll fix his life and ruin it. It's gonna be great.
Well, you don't need to ruin it. You just need to scare him enough that he
No,
makes this
you
mistake.
do have to ruin it.
You don't need to, but yes, I'm going to anyway.
It's a requirement now. He kills people with elevators. He takes all the fun out of murder. And as an assassin, just can't let that slide.
But he absolutely hates. There is a sort of a few blocks down. There's a video game store, or comic book video game store, that he passes by now and again. And one of the kids there he absolutely hates, because this kid sort of this younger guy sort of really treats the prostitutes kind of poorly, and he hates him for that, and they get into arguments now and again, and he tells him to fuck off, basically. And it's a very fat, ugly elven sort of young elven man called
Wait a
Eldrin.
minute. Are you trying to tell me elves can get fat?
Yep, they can.
It's
This
basically
elf
stream
is not
enough.
keeping a good track of himself. He's got dirt and mud and grease, and he wears if you think gamer dude, stereotypical gamer dude.
Elven comic book guy? Oh my god.
Worst prostitute ever.
Yeah, he is basically that very
Alright,
stereo.
That's not his voice. I'm gonna be disappointed, and I will be sad.
Basically, if you think stereotypical, fat,
Nerd.
yes, fat nerd.
There we go.
Yes, very stereotypical though. So he's got like pimples, very fat, long hair but tied in like a ponytail, ginger guy,
I've just put something in Gem. Just looking
Is
through
it
the gear.
the comic book guy?
glasses, a t-shirt with like the classic like video game t-shirt, very terrible trousers, very baggy.
So unfashionable.
What's it? What is it like? Those like sportswear, like those jogging bottom trousers that you shouldn't really wear outside of jogging. He's wearing those.
Don't wear those. Stop wearing those. Stop wearing those right now. I'm gonna go into his store and tell him to stop wearing those right now.
Yeah, kind of like one of
Just
these
to help
guys.
him out a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, he does not like this guy. He's not that fat. He's fat. He's not obese, but he's not
He's
fatter.
elf standards, which means he's 5 pounds overweight, and it's weird. Everybody notices.
I think he's obese by elf standards, so that makes him fat by human standards.
He's like regular weight for a dwarf.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he's probably dwarven weight.
Bit chunk.
Yeah.
Regular weight for a
maybe he's
human.
just a half dwarf, half elf. Has anyone ever asked?
But anyway, that's his.
A bit racist.
But anyway, so you learn that he does not like this guy. Here's the other info you get.
Well, that seems unimportant.
You also learn that he's you also learn of his dealings to like hide and conceal these elevators from the agency until one of them is ridden, basically, and how he's sort of getting away with the agency not noticing straight away until it kills somebody. You find that he's got a guy that forges some documents for him, and he seems to be somewhat adept in the black market. He seems to know some stuff.
I know stuff too. Just needed everybody to know that.
And that's that information you find out.
Alright, well that all seemed really unhelpful. This guy's super boring. I just wasted the whole day just following Jim from work. So boring.
Well, sometimes surveillance, it is what it is.
I know, right? Well.
Yeah, kind of like that almost. Like the picture that he put in. Mine, well, I'm gonna give him a fedora now, just because of that picture.
Oh.
Milady.
But anyway.
You milady me with your weird bike pants.
But anyway, that's that.
Alright, great. I guess I have nothing to report because that was so uneventful. I nearly just fell asleep.
Alright.
Not me.
Final person. Date time.
Oh god.
So, you turn up. Do you turn up to the date?
Na, 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 na,
Do you
na,
turn
na,
up
na,
to?
na, na.
Do you turn up to the date early, on time, or late? And if it's early or late, how many minutes?
I think I should probably go there like 15 minutes early, just to see that there are no hidden traps.
Ooh.
Because I don't know that the
Oh,
person who's tracking me has failed.
eager, I see.
I think before he went
Oh
on a
yeah,
date, I think I'll probably plant like a little seeds on her phone so I can listen into
I
it
should
or something.
I should also mention that the medbay seems to have done its job too well, and I seem almost, well, let's say 17 years younger.
Oh yes, we've retconned a bit. That he's got a bit younger now, so I assume he wanted to be younger, so it was less weird. But still,
Yes.
Still
Wait,
weird.
Still weird.
how
it,
old were
28
you?
and 17, 45.
Oh, that was too old. Oh my god.
she was getting her driver's license actually. So in the UK, that's 18. So she's at least 1 year older now. So that's good.
In America, that's
18
the
and 28 seems
so
okay. I am on board. You go fall in love or whatnot. I don't know. Do what the kids do.
She turns up. So you go there 15 minutes early. You see her because she turns up about 5 minutes early for the date, and she sees you and goes, "Oh, hello," sort of thing.
Wait, shouldn't that make me 10 minutes earlier than her?
Yeah, you're 10 minutes earlier, and then you see her coming, and then
Okay.
and you sort of start the date as it were. You
This
you know.
time I make sure we sit away from any windows.
Mhm. She was gonna sort of sit outside and like in this because it's decent weather today, but she if you like sit somewhere very concealed, she's like okay, but goes along with it. You order like various coffee, drinks, sandwiches, all that blah blah blah. She says, so what do you do as a career? You said.
I told you last time, didn't I? I'm a police officer.
She says, oh yes, of course, of course. Um, uh, uh, do you have your badge on you today?
Um,
no, it
no,
is.
I
He's
don't
off
usually carry
duty.
my badge around when I'm off duty.
She goes, oh, of course, of course. And she asks you about like, you know, y- you know, the small talk things and dates, basically. Family life.
Favorite color?
Yeah, all that sort of small talk stuff.
Yeah,
Do you
sorry
want to
man, my
ask
voice is
her
so
anything
stench. I didn't
particular?
hear any of that.
Do you want to ask her anything particularly?
Um, so what? I mean,
You've gone too
shoot me
quiet
any
now.
idea. Um, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, what do you do?
She goes, well, I don't do a lot. I just got my driver's license. My dad, he's an investor. He owns a lot of stocks in different companies. He treats me to everything pretty much. I'm going to, I'm still in college, as it were, online schools. I'm still doing that. Getting a
How is the
business degree.
pandemic still going on?
Well, in the future, schools got rid of. By the way, schools are gone.
Oh,
It's just all online now. All online private schools.
Digital.
God, that sounds like a horrible future.
sounds like hell.
Mm.
That's why Sky's not in school anymore.
But yeah, she's in
Well,
school. She's going for business. She's looking at opening a makeup salon of some sort, like a nail salon. But she said, uh, my dad, my dad wants me to marry a nice man and sort of settle down at some point, because in his mind there's no one to take over the family business. Not that I'd want to anyway.
there's no reason you can't do both. You could marry someone and then start a salon.
My dad thinks women shouldn't have businesses.
God, how old timey is this world?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily old timiness, just good old sexism. And she definitely hints at her dad's quite sexist and like very controlling of his wife.
Oh, that explains the daddy issues.
Yep, that explains the attraction to older men.
Hmm. And
Great.
yeah,
So what I'm hearing is she's rich with daddy issues. Get yourself in there.
Yep. 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 I hear that too.
I'm
um,
gonna send the best hair or makeup salon nearby to our friend's phone and say good luck, and then just stop listening at.
I okay this. I'm going to take this opportunity and well, why don't we go to a salon right now?
make a persuasion check. She does have things to
With
do.
advantage since I'm help. Well,
Yeah, advantage, sure. Make a persuasion check because she did have other things to do that day, but
Oh yeah.
Now she gets to follow her dream.
yeah, she will take that. She'll take the nail salon. You have extended the date a bit further because she was only going to take you out for drinks and sort of talk to you and ogle a bit, but you've
Okay.
extended the date a bit. Um, as you're sort of going to leave, she goes to sort of pay for the meal.
No,
Oh.
Do you
I
let her?
suggest we split it. I suggest we split it.
Okay, good to know.
Like I won't pay everything. Like she can also chip in.
Yes. Okay, that's good to know.
So what is it then?
Um, let's say 2 gold for you, your half of it. And
Then?
yep, you two go off to a nail salon. Uh,
Yep. I'm still keeping an eye out for any potential attackers.
yep. She does comment that you seem rather nervous.
Well, I mean, it never hurts to be safe.
She's like, "You're in danger or something?"
No, but I mean, I have been shot at before. I am a police officer. Eh,
She
maybe.
goes, she goes, I should have. I have other things to do today, but I would like to see some of the bullet wounds and things like that you've got in the past and scars and things. That'd be interesting.
I mean, I've I got this one pretty recent, and I just at the back of my head. I
Unfortunately,
got literally yesterday.
she looks at it and she's sort of um. From what you see, she seems to have a good eye for medicine as well. She's like, my mother's a doctor,
I got your
and she seems to have a good. And she's it's more of a not interested in like that way, Tim Sky's moan way, but more like she's her mother's like a doctor, and she's legit able to look at these things a bit differently and give you advice on how to patch it up.
Well, Sky doesn't know, so he's not listening anymore. Since after he sent a text, he just
It's a little
shut the
flirty,
connection.
but it's also like
Yeah.
genuine, like she generally knows about wounds and things like that. Her mother is a good sort of doctor. She goes, although my mother doesn't seem to go to hospitals much more. She does go in now and again, but she seems to be a high up doctor, a very important doctor, and as a result, her job doesn't seem to require her to go in as much. Although it's nice to see her. Roll one investigation for me.
It's such a weird conversation. Like,
I mean, what do you expect?
show me your bullet wounds, Mr. Police Officer.
With a 26, she sort of lets slip that her mother is a black site doctor, which is what the Ares security company and the assassins hire to cover up what the actual cause of death is. And most likely a doctor that would have covered up, would have given more problems to that patient that you originally knew, the first client you heisted.
So what you're saying is do not meet her parents.
In a certain sense of the word, yeah. And she says, "Well, I've got other things to do, and I should be back. I should have been back home a while ago."
Okay, before we go, I just said, listen, I just wanted to thank you. Not many people would have pulled over like that, but you did. So from the bottom of, you saved my life there. So thank you.
She goes, "Don't mention it. See you maybe next week. I have a lot of things on."
Sure.
And she will leave.
And I will also leave.
Okay. In
Be
general,
muted for some time.
unless you're actively texting her, she's not really texting you. She's kind of a busy person, sort of in general. Like, unless you're actively like going out of your way to contact her, she doesn't seem to contact you that much, as it were. All right, everybody meets back at the central area, I guess. Uh,
The meeting place,
yeah, the meeting area. Yeah, the meeting room.
Right.
Conference room.
Yes, to discuss intel and things like that. Um, although this isn't like the heist thing, this is intel points. I will still like assign a group that should probably say their pieces first. You know, as it were, just to give people a general idea. Uh, there may be more than one group, as it were, but I will leave it in the groups that you were in, sort of. So I'd say Sky and Astro, you can sort of relay anything to the group.
We find out that he actually is cheating on his wife. I don't think that's ever in a doubt, but now we are sure. And either we're gonna use this information against him or not, it's up to the group. And I have everything here in my computer. So how we're gonna use it and what way it's gonna come out, it's up to us. We have enough evidence to do it.
Mm, does anyone want to add anything to that? Any questions
I
for
mean,
Sky or anything?
not really.
Alright, then in that case,
Izuna's not really like. Izuna planted bugs. That's it.
I guess
Other than
it's
that, she's been practicing copy.
I guess it's Onyx's like turn, but you said you wouldn't say too much, but you can relay anything you want to say now, Onyx.
I mean, everything was said. Super boring. Super boring.
Yeah.
Killed his wife. Super boring.
Yeah. Uh, so Don, so this sorry, Davis, do you wanna?
We got all the bugs planted and we got in there pretty smoothly. I thought.
Mm-hmm.
The lady at the front desk seemed to enjoy us.
Yep. Do you want to talk about something else that you were doing today?
Oh yeah, I made some gold. I made like 16 gold off of some of the little items I've been selling.
How many robots did you sell out?
I forget the count of how many things we sold, but yeah, it was pretty good.
You
Pretty
can
good
make
day.
side
How much
checks.
did you manage to successfully sell? How much stock have we got left?
Most of it.
So that means we don't have a lot of stock left.
Did you
Is what
sell
you're saying?
most of it, or
No.
did you have most of it left?
Yeah.
What?
People can make insight checks.
I was like,
You're
yeah.
being really weird here, man.
Yeah, we did really well. Yeah.
At advantage now, probably thanks to that.
I don't know. He's probably telling the truth. I'm not gonna inside him.
Oof.
I'm not running the store.
Try and what's your deception at then? Come on.
Alright, hold on. Deception is this button. Oh, okay, yeah,
Can't
I
look at
mean,
anyone.
alright, okay, so there was some really, this lady was just the meanest. She was evil. There was something in her eye. I swear she was gonna kill me.
With the natural 22, you probably, well, most people can tell that he's embellishing a bit more of the
Do we
story.
have a camera in this store?
You would actually have a camera.
Can I just
In
pull
the
out a camera and pull out a lady? You mean this one?
Yeah, that's the one. I did not know. Oh, uh-oh. I had
Did
no
you
idea had
if you
cameras.
run through the footage, you see her bashing like one of the dolls on the thing,
Oh, mm.
and then a moment later, you see her and him discussing, and then he said, "This camera does not have audio, so it
But
is
he
just."
hands her everything. He's
But
like,
you just
he's
see
really
her.
apologetic in his hand gestures.
Yeah, and you just see his
He
look.
bows down.
Sky,
Cowering down.
Yeah.
Sky, can you make a note of that for later?
Of what? Like the lady? Oh, wait, what? No, the what? The lady?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you want, I guess you could add it to group inventory as person of interest if you wanted to.
Gigi,
Old
distance between here and the
old tiefling.
warehouse and the shop. How far is it?
So the shop was over here.
Yeah.
Mr. Goblin Man,
House is
we're
over
gonna have
here.
to get you some kind of security for the store.
So it's an old tiefling lady, albino, so white skin, red eyes. Wore like a pink flowery shirt, and sort of grey, frizzy hair, basically.
Do you need some security at the store there, Timely?
Wait, what?
Tink.
Tinky?
Yeah.
Tinky?
Yeah. I mean, well, I mean, that's what the big robot guy here was. You know, big metal man. He was.
Yeah, and we're getting automated turrets.
She was just pretty intimidating. I mean.
I mean, we could hire just a
Saw her.
security guard, you know, like to guard the store and you from
How
scary
long would it take to get
old
from
lady.
the warehouse to the shop? Out of interest, Gigi. Say if I was to go by motorcycle.
Probably from there to there. Probably a 20-minute drive because traffic, but yeah. Actually, with a motorcycle, probably less, like probably 12, 13 minutes. But yeah, for a car, it's like a 20-minute drive because there's a lot of
You need
traffic.
security? Do we have to get you some security there, Tinky?
I think we just need somebody better working the front of the shop. Like,
Whoa.
I mean, honestly, just
We, we have
So are you
security.
asking
What
us
was I
to
gonna do?
fire
Beat an
you?
old lady?
what?
Yeah.
No, I would still be making everything. It'd still be what I just
We're
need.
gonna fire you from the front of the store.
Well, yeah, okay, if you want to put it that way.
Well, do you know another way to put it?
I
He's
mean,
been relegated
I
to the
think
back
what-
of the store.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I could
You've
go
been
and close up
relegated, wink, wink, to the back of the
There we
store.
go.
Quotation,
I
and we're
like
gonna
that
get somebody to help out in the front of the store. Wink, wink.
Much nicer word. I mean, like big old Robo here was saying. You know, he could run the front.
What? I don't
Robo.
think Robo is good at
Charisma.
talking to people.
Yeah.
I mean, I do actually have two persuasion. Like, I have the +2 of persuasion for some strange reason. Like,
Well, that's not that high. That is really low.
better than my other ones.
I don't know.
Dude, I have a +6 to persuasion.
For a cheap,
Plus 6
probably
persuasion as well.
probably for like a hiring that's like 2 gold per like per week, that was probably you'd get like a +2, like
I mean, best.
from like a very basic hireling that runs like a shop. If you want someone
Well,
better,
a-
then yeah, it will cost.
A better. Yeah, we're gonna need someone better than a +2.
Yeah.
Who cares? I mean, geez, like we're already there anyway. So.
Yep, but it's a business, right?
Mhm.
Well, it is also just kind of like a cover.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just the
alright,
front anyway,
alright.
so
We can just ignore them.
everyone knows the front never does good business. It's always the business behind that's the real cash cow, you know.
Yeah.
You don't know how shady
I don't
it
know.
works.
You can hire hirelings, but it's at the same time kind of fun to deal with customers and quirks and things like that.
Yeah,
But
I say leave
My,
Gobble
my
up by
cover,
the front.
my cover pays quite well actually.
mhm.
I could be in charge of the storefront if you want.
I mean, whoever it is, even if you still want me up there, I don't know. Somebody's got to do it. And I mean, y'all saw how well I failed today.
Mhm.
Yeah, the camera shows it in quite clear detail actually.
Mhm.
You can actually see at one point I almost pooped myself right there. It comes close. It comes close.
I can see the tears in your eye.
Yeah, yeah.
You get an inspiration point, Jay, along with along with Davis. Davis and Jay get 1 inspiration point each.
Nice.
I'm gonna, I mean, oh, I could, I don't want to do it, but I can do it. I'm better at it.
I mean,
I wouldn't
only
mind.
when you're not doing other things, obviously.
Yeah.
You
I
are
won't
kind of
be
the.
intimidated by old ladies in flowery dresses. Don't worry.
Good.
will. Not-
You'd be surprised when she breaks that thing. You just don't know what to do.
You
I-
call the authorities. You just pick up the phone and you call the authorities.
But we're kind of criminals, right? I mean, we're all it's
Yes,
like
but we're
we're
also doing a
criminals.
front of a business, Mr. Tink. We
We're
can
not
call.
known criminals.
I have no clue what you're on about. I am not a criminal.
I mean,
Neither.
I think I'm still wanted.
Only one of us is wanted, Tink. Only you're not wanted, Tink. You could call the authorities.
Yeah.
See, like I said, I'm not even a criminal.
I'm sure they have my picture on file. I do
What?
I
What'd
do
you
work for the mob.
What?
What?
Well, he's probably not a
You-
known mob member
You
either.
can just say, like, if they turn around and they're like, oh, hey, you're that guy that did work for the mob, you can say, yeah, but I'm turning over a new leaf. We, like,
Hold
got
on.
this nice
Wait.
little robot.
Hold on. I think we're missing a really key point here. He was intimidated by an old lady and he works for the mob.
I am new.
You get
I am
Onyx. You
new.
get an inspiration point just for saying that.
I mean, look, there are so many issues with that entire situation, but regardless,
Okay.
you're relegated to the back of the store.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna take the front of the store, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
alright.
Alright.
Only when you're not doing other business, of
Yeah.
course.
My other business is just shooting people in the face, so...
Exactly,
I got
it's still
free
other
time.
business.
Next time the same old lady comes and intimidates Onyx.
That would be amazing.
Alright. So.
Zero finally gets involved, for fuck's sake.
Although it's no one's real business to ask about the date, does anyone want to ask about the date?
No.
I know about the date. I listened in to the whole conversation.
Yeah.
I'm
Is
good.
Dina would have checked in every so often when Sky was listening in, because she's just been practicing coffee in the kitchen all day.
Dear.
Just have it on a big screen, just play in the background, and we're just like chatting and making coffee.
I'm not the type to need to know about love life.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Alright.
Nobody
Yeah,
to the
as I
coffee
said,
store.
nobody's. The other thing, does anyone
Sky
want
had
to reveal certain secret things that happened?
Ooh.
I'm quite capable of making coffee at this point, and
Hmm.
I don't think...
this is
Why,
going
that's
well.
not a secret thing. Why are you revealing this? What?
I was more talking about the certain robot and certain hacker
Not
man.
enough he admitted he almost pooped himself. Some secrets can stay secret.
Okay, Robot and Hackerman, do you want to reveal your secrets to the group, or is
I
this?
think Sky would think that it's his personal stuff. It's not my place to say anything. He would just look at him and just like do left to him. He doesn't really care because it's his stuff. It's not my stuff.
It's up to Dance then.
Yeah, I think no.
Okay.
Nothing
I
major.
think-
Just no. Just no.
Uh,
Secret
so at some point, Sky will need to work because that charging bay is now a problem because it will try and reset him every time he plugs in. So Sky will have to work on a program that makes it not do that, but that will be in downtime, easy enough to do.
Can I just use? Can I just use one of the program charts just to like dismantle or something? Just like reprogram the program in that thing.
Sure, you can use a program charge for, but it'll use it for a bit longer as it's not a particular like program you have. But yes, you can use.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, so 2 days that charge will come back in. But yeah, you can set up a little basic program. You're basically mimicking the robot update software, but minus the whole wiping program thing.
Yeah.
Um, okay. Other than that, that's everyone else is remaining secretive and things.
What? I don't have any secrets.
Well,
I was gonna say,
keep
obviously, I'm missing my chain axe right now, so I was gonna like, I was wondering if that machine thing could it do upgrades and shit like that, or I mean, I'll have to talk to Gobbo Boy because obviously I'm minus a chain
yeah,
axe, so I'm just unarmed right now. So I was gonna get like some claws that come out of my arms,
yeah.
slice people with. Like,
Sorry, are you
Well,
full
that is
Indian
some.
robot?
That is something to discuss in a moment. I need the loo, so I'm gonna take a few moments break, and everyone else
go
is
for it.
free to do so as well.
I'm busy making a map right now, so I can't go to the loo.
Yeah, how do you make maps?
Me? I
That
draw
one-
them.
Oh, like on actual paper.
Yeah. You know that thing that was invented a
Ugh.
long time ago called paper and pencil? That's what I do. Crazy.
Get away from me.
Get away from me. You use old technology. Usually I draw an overhead map of the world on paper and pencil, and then I do roll 20 maps, which is just like grass and some trees and stuff. Nothing special. When I do cities, I do an overhead view of a city, and it usually, sometimes if it's too big, I have to do like multiple map sections. And then that consists of me drawing boxes, typing what those boxes are, and then putting a road.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing fancy. That's for sure. I'm not that good of a drawer.
Yeah, I found. Well, I think I might. I know something.
If I had a program that wasn't like $100 million to use, like I'd use it.
It's called Krita.
I don't
It's
know what
free.
that is.
It's free to use. It's a art program. It's free to use. That's actually what I use for a lot of my stuff. That's how I made my goblin character.
Is it good at making maps though? I mean,
Yeah.
making characters is a bit different.
No, it's good at it's good at making pretty much everything. Like you can make the canvas
Hi.
whatever size you want. You got all the little different line tools and stuff like that.
Hello.
So
Hello.
Yep, found it. It's called Dungeon Scrawl.
Dungeons
Yeah, I
Oh.
think it's free to use, but
Well, I
it's
don't
still
think
in
that
open
works
beta.
for like that works for small maps, but that would not work for like a large world map. Don't you
No,
think?
I'm pretty sure you can. Wait, no, no. Yeah,
Okay, now crit. Oh, well that I didn't spell that right, did I?
Krita.
Okay, Krita. It's a free open source raster graphics editor. What is
Alright,
raster?
how is everybody?
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
about that, but pretty good. Doing
yeah.
good.
I think Dance is currently away, but I'll let him know we are.
This looks good, but I don't know if I have the ability to use it.
It's actually like real user friendly, a lot more than you would think. It's basically it's Paint. You remember MS Paint or whatever?
Sure do.
Yeah.
It's that, but with just a couple of extra tools.
Oh
All right
man.
then. I'm downloading it right now.
I don't know. I don't know if I have the hand
Something.
to draw it. That's the problem.
Eh, I mean, like I said, it's just
I'm sure with practice I could get better, but I don't know.
there are line tools and stuff like
Hello,
that. So
hello, Albie. We're doing all well, thank you. I
I don't
think
know if everyone's back yet.
Dance is not back yet. I think it's plan making time. Really, there's no other thing that you guys need to do. You've got all the
Everything
intel.
made in this program looks amazing. Yes. Plan. Wait. Plan. Oh. I was not expecting to make a plan.
Does I can give
Wasn't the
everyone a
plan
few.
to like reveal his cheating and then reveal his elevatoring, right?
I
That's what.
think the plan was the other way around, wasn't it?
Oh.
Like ruin his job, then ruin his marriage.
And then give him a card for a therapist.
um. Does anyone have a particular plan in mind?
No.
I got an idea.
I have no idea how to go about this except for giving the pictures to his wife.
Um. I,
Uh,
if Davis is the only one with an idea, I guess you pitch your plan.
okay. Well, is everybody? Are we? Is everybody back? And we're back from break.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Dance
know
is not
either.
back yet.
Then we shall wait.
I haven't even heard Jay yet.
I haven't either.
I'm always here.
Okay.
Ah!
Okay.
Bold of you to imply I moved.
Yeah.
um.
I
Let's
never
see.
left in the first place.
Uh. So I would have to say we're trying to get him to like stop with the elevators or at least like let's just say that he needs to admit to his lies about the elevator. We'll leave a letter and we'll leave like a picture of him with a hooker and we'll be like you tell the world about your lies or we tell your wife about about your secret life. I don't know how to. Maybe somebody can word it better. I don't know. And we force him to like blackmail.
Huh.
That's I mean that'll make him quit and expose himself and
That's
get
fair.
him sued.
Is that it?
Hmm.
But yeah, that's
Oh.
it.
Alright, well, sounds simple.
Yeah.
I'm more for plans that involve murdering someone, so unless I get to shoot him after, I don't got nothing.
I don't know. I kind of usually agree with the killing, but
Robin says the slight issue is we wouldn't get any money.
What? What money? Who?
we could
Who
we
what?
could also we could also say we
Oh,
he
we
needs
should
to
report to
pay
the
us.
board.
Yeah.
Oh, we're blackmailing for money now?
I mean,
Yes.
No,
what
if
you're
we
going
money.
to get.
report him to the board, then we can get money from the board.
Yeah, but if he
What?
reports himself and leaves, of course, we won't get anything.
He can
Oh.
still blackmailing for money on his wife. We say you tell them and you send us money and we burn the pictures.
Can we
And
just
then
mug
send
him?
the pictures anyway.
Can we just
Yeah.
mug him? Is mugging an option?
I mean, that's a literal crime
What?
that you commit on
Yeah.
the street, and
I'm like 90% sure blackmail's a crime, ma'am.
Yeah.
only if they catch you.
Yes, it is
And you're
a
less
crime.
likely to be caught blackmailing than you are mugging.
Not really. Our fingerprints will be on the letter, on the ink. They can
I mean,
trace it.
But it would also
Hypothetically-
the nature of mugging does reveal the fact that that secret is there.
What? No,
Holds
you
him
just
up on
wear
the
a
street.
mask.
Give me the money.
Yeah, you just wear a mask. You go up to the guy. You go, "Give me your money," and then he gives you your money, and you leave.
Yeah, well, yeah. The thing is, if he says hey, some people are blackmailing you, the cops will go, ooh, this letter says a load of it, and it gets released, and people know at that
Yeah, but
point.
if he tells the cops someone mugged me, and then he gives a vague description, we're good too. So I don't know.
We wanted to expose him, right?
Yeah, we do want to expose him.
That's the thing.
We're blackmailing him for good reasons. And money, which is a good reason in my opinion.
Can't we just ask for legitimate money from the wife for the pictures?
I have an idea.
She's richer than he is, right?
Okay.
I don't know.
Curus, you can go next in the ideas.
If you wanna say your idea, because I mean that's what I got, but that's the best that I got.
Go ahead.
Okay, so basically, my idea is that you disguise as that girl he really likes, and when he comes to visit you mug him.
Whoa, what? Oh,
You can also blackmail him while you're at it.
Oh, that seems weird. I don't want to do that.
Honestly, this just seems like robbery with extra steps.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
have to have sex
you
with him, and I don't
need
want
the
to do
extra
that.
steps,
I don't,
don't
I
we?
don't, I don't want to do that. Ew.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Uh. Robin's like, well, we're not.
Said he didn't want to do it.
Yeah. Robin's like, well,
Maybe we should ask the hood. Maybe he has an idea.
Robin is like, well, I never want to say I feel sad for somebody, but gosh, I feel sad for this guy. I wanted to shake him up in order to make him make a mistake in that meeting that he's going to have and accidentally reveal it. But
I was gonna say maybe just switch up the PowerPoint.
Ooh, with pictures of him with prostitutes.
Why would that help us report
Oh.
him of the
Oh
bad
yeah, that's
elevator?
right. Sorry, wrong thing. Sorry, my bad.
he goes, we post the pictures and sources that we have for his bad elevator practice and onto his PowerPoint. That's your plan?
Yeah, we just set up the Wikipedia page of bad elevators on his PowerPoint.
Well, it's not a public access thing. Here, we set up our
I'm
own.
sure someone's written it up before. Like, it's gotta be in there.
He goes into the board meeting with some PowerPoint because he's doing a presentation that day. And he just opens up the PowerPoint and it's just picture after picture of all the elevators that he's done all the illegal shit with.
Yeah.
It's just pictures of him.
Well, we
Well,
could.
this
It's
one
not be
here.
that bad.
Yeah, that is an issue. How
Sir,
will?
that's just a picture of an elevator. Yeah, but hold on. Oh, yep, another elevator. Yep, another elevator. Oh, this is a terrible PowerPoint.
Should we put an envelope?
In conclusion, buy more elevators.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that was good.
But yeah, Sky could put in the whole like what information he found black market wise, his source that covers up things. Onyx probably has some like they probably have sneaky recordings of him talking to the black market people, internet traces, all that sort of thing. I guess that's what Sky's plan is, to just
We
post
did
that
bug
onto his
everything. How
PowerPoint.
about we just take all that audio
Hmm.
and then shove it in something and then give it to people who matter?
Hmm.
I mean, if we're
Or
putting in slides, might as well Photoshop one in with like him and another CEO's daughter or something, like a deep fake.
Ooh.
Robin's like, we don't really do lying here. That's not our.
I'm sorry. We steal, but we don't lie. That
Wait,
seems like a
what?
weird line to not cross.
That's a line I
Yeah,
don't
now
cross.
we have morals.
Seems weird, but
Bold
alright.
of you to assume I didn't have morals in the first place.
I know.
That's
What?
really
You kill people
misplaced,
for a
but they
living.
exist.
Oh, well, I do
don't
this.
kill people for a living.
Oh.
Me neither. I don't kill people at all.
Oh. Well, that's awkward.
He goes.
Just me?
He goes.
No, I do.
he-
Oh,
he-
okay.
well, Robin will say, "Well, I guess we vote on a plan."
I
It
have
is.
another thought that I just had. Sky just had.
Go ahead, Sky.
Sky's gonna say like maybe we can not hijack the whole presentation, but just like while he like start presenting, we place a bug into his presentation, and when he start presenting, switch to a like our own presentation, but it's more like an animated one that's like are explaining what is going on with the whole bad thing, with the whole old elevator and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Or we use your first idea about hijacking. We take them all hostage and force them to tell each other secrets about themselves.
No, Robin's like, we don't want to cause that. Do you know how high profile we are?
What? Nah, I'm not high profile. I can look like anybody.
I kind of like the animation idea, like a cute little chibi guy in his business suit.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To a hot house.
Yeah.
Looking
So
at
I guess everybody vote on a plan. So you can type it in chat who you want to vote for. You can't vote for yourself, of course.
I mean, what's one where we like blackmail him and then tell him to give us our money and then step down and shit? And what's that one?
That's Davis's plan.
Yeah, Davis seems the best.
Yeah, Davis is.
I don't know. I like the presentation of the animation guy.
I mean, why can't we do that as well?
Can we just do the animators? You know?
Yeah.
What if we were to combine
if
plan?
you need me to. He said something about chibi, and I look. I mean,
But what if we were to combine the plans? So as opposed to having him present it and be caught by the board, we can blackmail him so that he hands himself in and then send them the evidence anyway, so that they have something to back it up.
Yeah, if he hands himself in, we don't get anything through that because he's already handed him.
Animaniacs type animation style.
That's Robin's issue. Like we wouldn't get the money off the board.
Well, then why didn't we take this job with pay up front? This seems like a you problem, Robin.
Because it's an award program. If I can go and speak to the board members about possible information turning up, but if he hands himself in, then the board won't pay me because he's already done it himself.
Oh, they can pay you for the animation that we have made, and it'll be fun and crazy.
At the end of the animation, we can put like thank you for listening and put like a bank account, like a burner bank account, a burner phone or something, and they can just put the money in there. That works.
Or because he's an international criminal, we just say regards or Hood. Yeah, there you go. Bam.
Robin goes, I've got a way of putting the money into our account. We don't need to worry about that. It's just if we don't.
But they're gonna pay Hood, right? Wouldn't we we get the money if we say it came from Hood, and then Hood goes to the board and like, hey, where's my money for doing the thing that we did? The thing that what?
No, if the hood goes to the board, he's gonna get captured first. So whereas the money's
Yeah.
gonna be gone.
Hood said, I've got a few people that I can speak to without them arresting me.
How about we just write regards your special friend? I don't know.
Your friendly neighborhood hacker.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It won't see it coming. You'll be surprised.
Well, we had two people. I guess we'll do re-voting again if anyone wants to change their mind. But so far, we had two people for the blackmail-y one.
Wanna do the animation? That sounds like fun.
We've got a guy for the animation one.
Yeah, this guy.
I don't mind either way.
He
Uh,
abstained
need
from
to vote.
voting.
Curious.
Izuna leaves the room to make coffee.
Curious.
Sorry, I was taking grabbing some water.
It's alright. Curious, what's your vote? Hacking, animation thing, or blackmail?
And yeah, we'll just make an Animaniacs video. It's gonna be so much fun.
Like blackmail?
Okay. It
That's
looks
very
like we're going
questionable.
back.
Blackmail?
Question.
I'm thinking of the repercussion of both of them, and I don't like both.
Orange
So.
juice?
Well, blackmail. The fact
And I
is,
don't see a better alternative. So.
well, the
like
blackmail
blackmail
one,
is
we
Yeah,
shouldn't.
but the blackmail one doesn't get us paid, right? Because
Yeah.
he's gonna turn himself in, and then we get no money.
Yep. That's the
No.
issue with it, really.
No, I said also
It
he has to pay
depends.
us. I said
Yeah,
also
but
he has to
he won't
pay
be
us,
rich
or we
anymore.
can send.
He's gonna
Well,
lose
he
his
can
job. He
send the
won't have
money.
money.
He can send the money first and then turn himself in.
Yeah, but would he do that?
That doesn't make any
Okay.
sense.
Or else
What?
Yeah.
or else we give
thought that's
what
his
blackmail
wife
was, obviously he's not-
pictures.
what we can do.
I feel like
Is-
he's gonna choose his job over his marriage and let us send the pictures.
I feel
No,
that
what
too.
we can do is send him,
What
blackmail him,
dollars?
and tell him he has 30 minutes to send the money, or we send the
The
blackmail
pictures.
to the board, the info to the board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
how about
Like we can give him a
Wait,
time
Why
limit,
is
and
the
then
money in his account?
he has to send the money, and straight
I,
away.
I would like
Yeah, you have
I would
half
like to
an
make a
hour to
suggestion.
pay it.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Instead of blackmailing him for the money and making him confess, how about we make him confess and tell the wife to give us money?
What? Oh yeah, I suggested that. Maybe we just ask the wife for money for the pictures.
Yeah, and then we blackmail
No,
him to
she
confess to his
won't give a
crime.
shit. Yeah, but she won't give a shit because her marriage is fucking ruined. So she's like, no, fuck you. See you later.
But she'll pay us for the pictures that we got. You know, we'll be like, hey, we got
Why-
some pictures.
It'll be a good reason for divorce, I guess. Robin
Yeah,
says.
and then she doesn't have to give him half her stuff. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah.
No,
That one works as well.
We could get double though, because if we do it to him and then we send it to her and be like, yo, here you go, this is gonna help you with the divorce and stuff like that. You can take them cleaners, pairs. You get double pay. From
Don't
him and
send her
her.
the. Don't send. He's not gonna pay us. I don't see him paying us. He's gonna lose his
Yeah.
job. I don't know.
I also don't see him paying us.
Well, no, I mean obviously, yeah, we send it to him and be like, your peers, otherwise we're gonna give this to your company and you'll lose your job, and then like get her to pay, and then obviously we'll just send it to the company anyway and lose his job regardless. So, you know.
Do we have
Triple threat.
evidence that he's doing bad things? Wait.
Yeah,
we had evidence of
I
anything?
think Sky picked up on he's got like a black market contact that he does to
Oh.
cover up the thing, to cover up that he's
Boom.
installing more dodgy elevators.
Literally, we have all the evidence we need to really fleece this guy, so we can like literally squeeze him for everything.
But will we get caught doing that? That's the question, yeah.
Yeah, we'll worry about that bridge when we cross it.
Yeah, you know what? Okay. Yeah, okay, I agree with him. Triple or nothing.
Maybe double
I'm gonna
money
run
is
bonus
not
anyway, so
the way to go. Maybe.
Want it
All
to
right.
go and
Who wants to vote for
home.
what now? I guess we've got we've got one presentation. So one Prez. Two, we've got blackmail and then send blackmail him about the
Info
elevator
terminal.
company, blackmail elevator so that he gives up his job, and then send info to wife so she pays. So
I say from now on we get paid up front, so this doesn't happen again. Just saying.
Yeah, agree.
Is
we
that
have to.
something we could all vote upon?
It's like, well, we would be taking a loan out, which is what I was considering with this one. We wouldn't really be paid up
No,
front. You
no.
can't really pay
Mr.
any.
Hood, from now on you get paid up front.
It's like it was an award program.
I don't know what that means. Just get paid up front.
He's like,
I
I
believe
can't.
what the reward program entails is that board asks for evidence of wrongdoing so that they can observe such evidence before paying for
It sounds
the
like a
one who found
scam,
such.
ma'am. It sounds like a scam.
He says, I
Paid
know.
up front.
He says, I know that my contacts. I know they're good. So the next one was blackmail for him to retire. So blackmail I'll put for retire, and then give info to wife.
can't we just save all of this bullshit? Tell him we're like Prince from Nigeria, and if
Yeah.
he sends us this money,
You know what? I'm in for it. We'll get money.
yeah.
Uh,
Send us
Nigeria
money.
prince him.
um,
Let's not even fix the elevator problem. Let's just Nigeria prince him.
Yeah.
and the third one was double blackmail. I believe that was basically it.
The old double blackmail.
Which
Yep.
gives more money, but doesn't really solve the problem. It gives more money, and also probably will make you guys more hated.
I mean, we're national criminals. We're already hated.
Yeah.
So we probably shouldn't be more.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Which one's the one that's
I've had some of your coffee before you got good. You're probably hated.
All right.
I'll have you know, I was an expert at coffee before.
Okay, so the people.
But it never hurts to practice.
So the people here, 1, 2, or 3. We'll start at the top, Jay.
Ooh.
I don't really know the difference between the plans at this point.
Presentation, blackmail, for him to retire, then give info to wife, or double blackmail.
I think presentation should be fine, shouldn't it?
So you're going for 1.
Someone in a car?
Yeah, I suppose I'll go for 1.
Curious or Astro?
Wait, can we do presentation and blackmail for the wife? Like for the
Wait, we're not blackmailing the wife. We're just asking for money.
no,
for
the
pictures,
blackmailing the guy saying
Oh.
that we're gonna tell his wife.
We're not making more plans at this point. 1, 2, or 3.
I feel like I'm just combining 1 and the end of 2. Oh, the end of 3. Yes. Like press and blackmail.
Press and give info to wife. That's what
No,
you.
press and blackmail and
No. 1, 2, or 3.
about 1, I guess.
Thank you. 1. Davis. 1, 2, or 3.
I forget which one was mine at this point.
Double blackmail, I think maybe I can't remember.
I think your
That was
plan got
mine?
sort of ushered out when it didn't work. Really.
Then number 2.
Okay. Blackmail for him to retire, then give wife. Dance. What plan do you like best? your plan is 3, so you can't vote for that one, really.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, I was just gonna vote for double blackmail. Yeah, oh, okay, if that's my plan, then fuck.
Yeah.
Two then, I guess, because
Yeah.
we want him to retire, I guess, and get some money
Okay,
and stuff.
so we've got.
Wouldn't the animation, the presentation, make him retire? Right?
Well, he would retire as a result, but instead of him giving the info, it's you giving the info, and you
yeah,
get.
but if we give the info, we get paid, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, I was gonna say we'd also get no money for the presentation. I think is.
No, you get money for the presentation. Robin's figured out the presentation one already.
Oh.
But if you give the info to the wife, she's your payment. The blackmail retirement is him retiring from that company. Onyx,
Yeah.
1, 2, or
I'm gonna
3.
think so.
Number 1.
Okay, so we've got
That gets
3
us
votes.
paid, and it's I don't know. It's
I think we've got 3 votes total, and Sky's plan is 3, and I think Press has 1 overall majority vote.
Well,
My plan's
and
number 1, so I can't
Wait.
vote for
Yeah,
number 1.
and it also won majority anyway, so I believe your plan won.
Yay.
What plan's that?
Plan 1,
Presentation.
presentation.
Oh, okay.
So Sky is now point leader.
What? What?
Yeah,
Congratulations,
yeah.
do all the work.
Yay.
Bye, see ya.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, see you.
No, everyone else is everyone's still in, but Sky is basically in charge.
Okay,
Sky
bye,
tells you
see
what
ya.
to do.
Yeah,
gonna
You
go-
can't.
I'm a robot. I don't have animation background.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm just gonna go around the store now. Good
Uh,
luck.
Oh,
Um,
bye.
I make better coffee than I do animations.
Well, Sky can work on the technical side. You'll need to get into the building and plug the things into the computer.
Alright, my hand skills are shit.
You'll need someone to get into the. You'll need people to get into the building.
Wait, can't we just hack his presentation?
It,
I feel this is all a Sky job. I don't know.
well, it's on a.
Meh.
It's like on a memory stick that will go to like a physical computer. Someone
Well,
new to.
couldn't he just hack his laptop from afar, right?
It could probably be more difficult.
I don't think I can hack it too far away.
Yeah.
We'll just drive you up in a van. We'll park outside, you'll hack it, and then you'll set in your presentation. Yeah.
Someone will then need to probably install a boost of some sort. Because
We'll
it
get
is
one of those
on like the
vans
top
with, like,
floor.
A satellite dish on the top. Simple.
That's not suspicious. Just park that in front of the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's gonna notice. And then when we're done,
Ah.
the little satellite head comes back into the van, all cool style, like in a movie, and then we just drive off. It sounds great. I don't know how this goes wrong.
So what you can do is just install a box, basically a pineapple, in the office that will boost the signal enough that you could get a van. Someone would have to drive
A
Sky.
limited pineapple, because I'm down for that.
So it's a device called a pineapple. Someone can go in there with another memory stick to plug into the back of the computer.
That sounds like everything could go wrong. Let's do the van thing. Come on, guys. Let's be van people.
Someone will still need to go into the office just to install the
Yeah, we just
pineapple.
have to deliver fruit. Simple.
Wait,
Like, hey, we got a fruit delivery
no.
for this guy, and then they'll bring it up to him and set it in the
Well,
office, and everyone's gonna eat the fruit.
Don't do a single fruit. Do an entire fruit bowl.
A fruit bouquet! Oh, we'll send a fruit
fruit
bouquet! No one
basket.
just go to fruit
Exactly.
bouquets! We're gonna do this! Oh, it's gonna be so
So
good!
so Sky, you'll need someone to build you a pineapple, basically.
Do I need
Wait,
to-
what?
well,
A pineapple is a device. It's not a fruit. It's a device. If you look up pineapple, you'll a pineapple technology
All I
device.
hear
I
is
mean,
that delicious fruit bouquets happening.
Yeah,
That's all
I'm
I
pretty
know.
sure if you Google pineapple, there's only going to be one fucking thing that comes up, and that's going to be a pineapple.
Yeah.
Eight impressive health benefits of a pineapple.
Also,
But
I think
pineapple
when
computer.
I was gonna say, when I think of pineapple, I think of fucking, Metal Gear Solid 1, when Snake's all like, yeah, they've got AK-47s and pineapples, which is like grenades.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, right?
Totally forgot that line. What a weird line for that weird game to have.
Yeah, I know. I use military terminology in it because I was always like, "What the fuck's he on about pineapples? What?"
I would love to know if that's ever been said in the military before. One guy was just like, "Oh no."
It's
they got
basically a
pineapple."
Wi-Fi
The other
box.
guy's
It's
like,
a
"They have
fake
fruit?"
Wi-Fi box. It's the thing. Yeah. This is if I.
I was gonna say I have a repairman outfit, but I don't like because obviously in order
no.
to get this fucking.
Listen, we're gonna
Well,
strap
no, I
the
thought we were gonna do
pineapple.
Also, every time you don't have the repairman outfit, you basically dumped it at the end of the last heist. Every
What
like
we're gonna do
outfit
is
you
we're
just
gonna
dump.
strap this.
Oh,
This
what?
we're gonna strap this fake pineapple on the underneath of the fruit bouquet. And then we're gonna deliver a fruit bouquet, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, we love fruit bouquets," and they're gonna bring it to the nice meeting room, and they're all gonna eat the fruit while they're watching the
That's what I was
presentation. Then
gonna
we're gonna
say.
hack and make an animation. It's gonna be great.
Yep.
Yeah, I need a delivery guy outfit now then.
Yeah.
I mean, that's easy to pick up. Just
I'll be like,
punch a
fruit
guy in the face
basket.
and take this outfit.
Because otherwise you could just keep outfit. It's like, oh, they would recognize you this or oh
One of us just
you
gets
need
a
to get
job
rid
at
of the
fruit
DNA.
bouquet delivery business.
Or I could make your disguise.
Oh,
We all know how well that
Yes.
went last time.
I mean,
Can we?
Yeah.
Can our changeling thing just change into one? I
oh
mean,
god, yes I could.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could
I mean,
you
that's
could
easy,
change
but I
into a
like
guy.
outfits.
You'll need a
I hope
disguise.
that one of us gets to work for the fruit bouquet delivery business.
You'll need a disguise and an access. You'll need a disguise and some sort of access code. By the way, in D&D talk, this is the pineapple. This is a pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have a chainsaw axe, perfect for cutting fruit.
Literally,
See, what we're gonna do, we're
it
gonna
has a
stick
little
this
logo.
underneath the fruit bouquet. You're not gonna notice because the fruit bouquet is going to distract them. They're gonna be like, "Oh, we love
Yeah, I was
fruit."
gonna
And they're gonna eat the fruit. They're gonna listen to the presentation. Our hacker guy's gonna hack in, put his animation in. They're gonna watch it. They're gonna be so shocked, but they're gonna keep eating that fruit because I mean they can't stop.
I mean, the
once
only
they
way
start.
we could get that in GG is if we pretend to be like a maintenance guy and be like, yeah, we're installing this new server booster thingy, and then plonk this in the room because otherwise they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
No,
Yeah.
Dances, you didn't listen to my whole plan in which we strap it to the bottom of a fruit bouquet and they don't notice.
Mhm.
we're gonna dump them.
Because it's a meeting, you would also know there's dining crew, so you could hide.
See?
You could.
It's all coming together, guys.
It's dining crew, so you could hide it
I mean,
in
I don't know,
in the
if
underneath
you're
of the
gonna
the
look at it
dining
like
cart.
that,
So you could be either a dining crew and hide it in the dining cart and sort of wheel it in. You could.
See, if we strap it to the bottom of the fruit bouquet, all they see are those like two lines that come up on the side there, and that just looks like decoration for the basket, and we're good. It's all good. They're like, oh, this is a fancy basket.
Or you be an IT.
I mean,
You could be an IT guy. You can either install it on the inside, or you get access to the window, like the window cleaning elevator that's on the outside, and you can stick it to like the outside of the wall,
Not good with
basically.
heights.
yeah,
I can
think
climb.
Guy might work. I mean, to be fair, I quite like the idea of putting in the fruit basket and one of it being like, I don't remember oranges have an antenna.
No,
Yeah,
it's gonna
no.
look like
Okay,
it's part
no.
of the basket. They're not gonna notice. It's gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be perfect. We're gonna strap it perfectly to the bottom. Those two antennas are gonna be against the basket on each side, so it's gonna look like a decorative siding. It's gonna look great. Don't worry, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be so good.
The handle.
God, this
It's gonna be
this. I don't think I failed to
I like
mention
the idea of
before
being a
that
dining crew though, because it means I might get to wear a nice apron.
I don't think I think I failed to mention this before of how chaotic this group is. I think I haven't really mentioned it enough.
What? This is not chaos. This is a
Yeah.
perfectly
What do you
planned
mean?
plan. We're putting a pineapple
Nonsense.
in a
You're
fruit
throwing out your
basket.
ass.
It makes
I
sense.
could, I
Fuck
could,
dare you.
I could
And-
just climb during night, install it like on the window. And
Yeah,
Would
a
be cameras, wouldn't
Black
they?
Panther
Really?
climbing up the
Cat.
climbing up the like the glass windows surely won't attract any suspicion.
Depends on where the camera pointing.
There's also
And
just
from
people.
where I arrive.
There's also just people in the building, like night
Guys,
cleaning
At
crew.
night?
I
Yeah,
don't think you're really
cleaning
giving
crew,
my
security.
pineapple to the
It's like a meeting room.
fruit basket
can
idea
sneak.
enough thought. I mean, I think it's gonna
Not
be
past
the most perfect
clear glass windows. This is not Skyrim. You can't just sneak up a window and it'll be
Oh, it
fine.
must have been the wind.
Oh, it's like
They can literally see you climbing up the window. There's nowhere to hide, really.
not if I'm too fast.
They'll just see you run past and go, "What the
They'll
hell?"
see a black shadow
Can-
run past, and then
Can I Jedi mind trick someone into putting the pineapple there?
Oh,
You could
and not
certainly
if I'm
try.
invisible as well. If someone can turn me invisible, I can just.
The
sneak
thing
past
is, it
and I
could
can
be
just camp.
spotted. If someone else puts it there, it could be spotted and got rid of.
I'm going. No matter what, I'm going to vote for my own plan of the fruit basket. I can't vote for another plan at this point. I am too dedicated to the fruit basket. Sorry.
Sky is point man anyway, so it's Sky's choice of what they do, what everyone does.
Sky, think about it. Think about the gloriousness of the fruit basket.
I devote the fruit basket.
No! What are you doing?
No food basket anymore.
No, come on, wait, dog. What? No, you didn't even think about it. You gotta think about it. Think about it. Just sleep on it. Take a nap. Sleep on it. Just imagine how amazing it'll be. Take a nap. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
I will think about it. Let me think about that.
Yes.
Definitely.
Just think, it's gonna be on the bottom of the fruit basket. The antennas are gonna look like a decorative basket piece against the sides of this basket, perfectly parallel and symmetrical to each other. I mean, who's gonna notice when they're eating a delicious fruit
Thing is,
basket?
I think you
antennas,
can.
you can just lay them down, right? You don't need to
And
stick them up.
also, one of our party members has helpfully pointed out they can make someone invisible.
TG.
Yeah,
Can
what do you want to do, Sky?
Can you repeat what we need to do? Like, do we need to get this thing into the building? And
Uh,
then that's
You can it's either in the building or on the outside. But you'd need either maintenance. You'd need maintenance or catering crew either way. And access. If you're going for outside, you'd need one of those window cleaning elevators, which is probably already on the building. But you'd need to get up there. You'd need to be able to get up there basically, or hack into that.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, that's a good point. Don't I have an invisibility thing or like a module?
Yeah. The thing is,
How high
if
is
someone
this
turns me
building?
invisible, I can plant it.
Oh,
I mean,
several.
you don't need to clamp it. I think this is a public awards event. You
Yeah.
can just pretend to be a. security
No,
person,
it's
yeah.
like board members only. Sorry.
Okay, but
Yeah.
still, it's still a big meeting. There's gonna be a lot of people. You can just pretend to be a janitor.
If we
and
put
just-
it on,
Yeah, you could just be a janitor and slip in. Yes, that
So-
that is an
yeah,
option.
And then just put it in like
Leaf?
a room next door, and
Leaf
That's
is
probably
currently
fixed.
on the phone ordering 2 fruit baskets, one to eat and one to demonstrate his plan.
You guys were going on about turning people invisible. Izuna walked in, tapped Curious on the shoulder, turned him invisible, returned to making drinks. You guys have then started going on about, oh, it needs to go on the outside. Izuna has walked back in the room, tapped Curious on the shoulder, and shoved him on the wall. He's now standing on the wall because he's got spider climb.
I can turn invisible and I can fly.
But he's no longer invisible because he's on the wall.
I can climb up walls as well.
Mm,
If I
they
turn
would.
invisible
The
and
thing is, yes, but they would see a person climbing up the wall. It's,
Not if I'm invisible.
not if it's invisible.
It's
he can't be
concentration style.
yeah, he can't be invisible and climb.
I can
Yeah,
do.
but he can
like,
climb on his own.
if I can climb on my own,
Ah,
and if someone turns me invisible, I'm fine.
That just
Hello?
sounds a lot of work.
Yeah.
No,
it
also,
doesn't.
It's
also,
one spell, and then I
guys-
climb, and then I plant it,
Guys,
and then
I
I
hate
go
to
back.
interject this beautiful spider climb discussion, but I've already ordered 2 fruit bouquets.
I think the fruit.
You're paying for it.
Yeah, you're paying. You're paying.
It's not the spell, though.
It is a gold piece for 2 fruit bowls.
8 gold piece. All right.
A single one.
Oh, that's it? That's so cheap! Oh, I love the future! Oh, that's amazing! Oh, that's so cheap! Oh, I've got a great deal, guys. Guys.
Yeah,
you
climbing
don't
speed of 20 feet.
I don't mean to rain on your parade, Curious, but I don't think your claws can climb up glass. Just saying.
Yeah. No.
It's
Yeah,
metal
and
doors,
this
bro.
this building is like 100.
Yeah, it's glass. Yeah, that's a good point. It's glass. There's not a lot. There's like metal
The thing is,
frames.
there's interstices between the
How
glass,
high is
though,
this building?
where I can climb. When I can
Um,
get close.
Another question.
like
It's
like
not one
several
sheet of
stories. It's probably not the.
Feet.
Is it like a
I don't know.
skyscraper?
It's like a big skyscraper. Yeah, it's
Is this
probably
the building I infiltrated already, dude?
no.
And how far are the
Okay.
roof from the roof to the meeting room?
Mm.
Like-
It's not huge. I'm just trying to figure it out. Really, it's not a huge building. It's not like I don't know. Probably like 700. I don't know how. What's the size of like a story in feet? A single story. That way I can figure it out.
Most people are 6 feet, and so
I
like
know
a
that's
store
like 3
about like
meters.
7, like 8, 9, 10.
I think it's about 10 feet for.
10 feet per story.
I think that's how they do it.
14 feet per story, I think.
What? That sounds
Oh,
pretty
No,
good.
no, no.
Google.
It's 10 feet, and then.
Okay, 10.
10
Okay,
per
so-
floor usually.
10 per
I-
floor.
I could probably leap like 40 feet into the air. If that's enough.
Um.
The height of each story in a building is based on height, floor
I
thickness.
can't.
Well, it's much higher than you can leap, I think.
With the
I have
general
a
average of about
hoverboard. I can fly.
So if it's 10 feet per story, so
We don't need all this shit. We could just sneak in with the fruit
I know.
basket.
Yes,
Not
thank
very
you,
much.
thank you, guy. Ah, you know what I'm at. This guy knows what I'm at.
Yeah.
Also, just for the irony, I ordered the second fruit bouquet with extra pineapple. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I love it.
dear. It's about. It's like a good I'm gonna just give a guess. Fuck it. It's a good 1,400 feet tall. This building.
What?
Oh my god.
Jeez,
Wait,
that's
100-story building.
Yep. Fuck it.
140 floors.
100.
so
It's
many floors.
it's a skyscraper. This is like New York, London.
A 10-story building is 100
actually-
feet. That seems like a normal size for a skyscraper. My God.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean that's actually a small skyscraper.
Is it? Oh God.
Yeah. Like
I'm never going in a skyscraper.
This is
That
modern
sounds
day.
terrifying.
This is
Oh my
modern day New York. That all the buildings are super tall.
That sounds terrifying. I don't like this. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm
I
having
don't like
a panic
it.
attack. That is too tall. Oh God. Oh
You
God.
lived on at like one
And
of the houses.
it is pretty much
I
on
do,
the.
but it's a small building.
And
Oh
this
my God.
building is pretty much on the top. This like meeting room is pretty much top floor.
Oh
So
God.
it's
Can I just go?
1,400 feet, correct? 140 floors, each one being 10 feet.
Yeah.
I'm just doing some maths. So if I was to do
Don't forget,
skydiving-
the meeting area is not just a meeting thing at the top floor. There's also like shops and other businesses below.
Oh, actually, that's pretty common. There's a lot of buildings with 100 floors or more
Yeah.
nowadays. So.
And
God.
remember, it's set not only nowadays but way in the future.
This is probably just an apartment complex then.
Yep, this is a small building.
This is small.
Oh,
This
no.
is not the big. It's not. It's not even apartments. It's just shops and offices.
Oh, no.
It's shops and offices.
The
Okay.
United States doesn't even have the tallest building anymore.
I mean, obviously, it's Dubai.
Yeah, it's Dubai now.
United Arab Emirates has the highest building
Mhm.
in Dubai. 163 floors. So many floors.
many floors.
And the one that comes in second place only has 128, so no one's even gone above 128 before. Those guys are crazy. What are
Yeah.
they doing?
Anyway, so that's the height of the building, basically.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Uh,
Izuna, if you're doing your spider climb calculations, you can move what?
Yep.
300 feet in a minute?
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's elevators and stairs and
Oh,
escalators.
that looks nice. It's got a nice curve to it.
So what's happening now, Sky?
I guess we deciding on the plan what we want to do.
So, yeah. The delivery guy said it'd be an hour or two, but he'll be here soon with those delicious fruit bouquets.
Mhm. Sky, you can go with any plan you like. You don't have to listen to Alex.
And can I get a blueprint of where the meeting's gonna happen, which floor?
There is a blueprint of the meeting room floor. I believe I did put that in, but it doesn't tell you what floor precisely. It just tells you what it looks like, I believe.
Okay, so I thought we have a location of what where the meeting's gonna happen.
Yes, you do, but it's not.
we would-
That's not really conceivable in a map, really. I don't think I could
Yeah.
draw a whole building and go, "This is
Yeah.
the floor it's on."
So we don't know which floor it's on.
You know what floor it's on. I just haven't
Okay.
I just haven't drawn every single floor.
Yeah, that's all right. I was trying to think of like, is there the closest janitor room? If I put the stuff in there, can it cover the whole floor? Can I cover the meeting room?
Uh, there is a maintenance room.
Yeah.
There is a little maintenance room sort of back here, basically nearby. If you want access, there's also a maintenance room pretty much every 10 floors or so,
GG.
in like a little side room.
Is there rooftop access?
Yes, there would be. There would be rooftop stuff. The elevator doesn't go up that far. It goes up to one other floor, and then there's the stairs going up to the roof, which you can then unlock.
But that is the top floor, like, that it leads to, isn't it?
Mhm. Yeah, you already know which floor it's happening on, which is it's pretty much the third floor from the top. There's two other floors above it.
Yeah. And we just, like, how close does the pineapple need to be?
That's the thing. It's a high up building. I don't even think a pineapple would boost it that much anymore.
No, I was thinking if I put the pineapple at the janitor room or the maintenance room, and I go up to the top of the tower, which is 3 floors away, would that be enough?
So what
So
you're
you're sat on
saying
the
is we
rooftop.
need more
Yeah.
pineapples?
Just a row of pineapples all the way down?
It depends.
One for each floor?
If if there's the pineapple the pineapple would have to be in that room. It can't be outside of the room. It has to be in that room to boost your signal, hacking signal. You could be a floor. You could be like 4 floors under.
So we need more pineapples.
Yeah. Sorry, you could probably be like a few floors under, but it's not gonna reach basically.
Don't worry, we're gonna have a
What?
satellite dish on our van.
So-
Does that help?
What if he was sat on the rooftop and just did it from the rooftop?
Yeah, I was gonna say I can do that.
You
Well,
could
wait,
do
what
it
about a
from the
satellite
rooftop.
dish?
The
There's a satellite dish in the van.
the roof. You make an intelligence check, Sky.
How high up does the satellite dish reach? Like,
Reaches the satellite.
15. With the 15, you would likely surmise that the rooftop door will be both locked and alarmed, just in case someone decides to jump off the roof of the building.
yeah, Damn,
I can
stressful
teleport.
What's the
job.
point in rooftop access?
I can
Stressful
teleport. It's
job,
fine.
guys.
Because unfortunately, that's a thing that happens.
So
Uh,
again,
I don't care. I can
weren't we
teleport.
gonna do it from a van that had a satellite dish? Won't that boost our signal as well?
Probably not enough.
That's just saying.
Or
Oh my
like
gosh. I feel like that's just.
pineapple doing
A pineapple
local
plus a satellite dish. They won't reach.
I mean, look, think of it this way: the satellite dish boosts it towards a satellite,
Yes.
but there's nothing receiving the satellite because the pineapple is just a local boost.
Well, I mean,
It's a small-scale boost.
okay. They're not a satellite dish. A thingy that we could put on the top of our van that can be concealed by going down, into the van. Like something that connects it to electronics. I don't know. Not a satellite dish.
Look, Sky
Radar
could do it
tower?
from the
I don't know.
rooftop.
I don't know what it's
Yeah,
called.
I can do it
man.
on the rooftop.
Sky literally has a hoverboard that could just fly to the rooftop and be like,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah, I
this
said
is
that.
here.
And I have invincibility, so I can get on there and just turn invisible and start working on the stuff.
This seems less creative.
Would they see?
We don't need creativity, we need effectiveness.
No. You always need creativity.
Question:
Efficiency.
would they see the hoverboard?
Creativity.
I have invisibility. And also, I can just get to the door and I can teleport to the other side. I don't need to open the door.
I mean, Dance is not wrong.
I don't like any of this. We need multiple pineapples and some kind of satellite radar
We
dish
don't need
on
multiple
our
pineapples!
van,
Stop!
and then, like backpack off of
Stop
those
it.
pineapples to the top of
I
the
default the
building.
pineapple. The pineapple plant, it's defaulted. It's out of the table.
How about the van with the
Efficiency.
cool radar dish
No.
on top? Is that off
No.
the table? Because I mean, that's pretty cool. We could use it
Tink,
other
can you
times.
make me some kind of C4 explosive?
But
Because fuck's sake, if this man is mentioned once more.
But it's gonna be so cool. I don't know.
No!
Just be like,
No, it's not, it's useless!
That's really
I've seen
hard.
better crimes committed by children!
Oh my god, it's getting real mean now. Oh god.
You're an assassin, focus on killing people as opposed to a heist!
But this isn't what we're doing!
Exactly.
I'm
Stick
so
with what you're good at!
I'm so glad I
yeah.
didn't take the silent spell. Oh my gosh.
The silence spell? Well, allow me to introduce myself. No, I don't have the spell actually.
But say, if you have that, I can take the spell.
So mean, guys.
Silence, child.
Well, I'm gonna go run the store now. You don't need me. See ya!
Well,
Peace of
yeah,
mind.
no one's doing any infiltrating or anything. You're just gonna fly up, sit on the roof. Well, actually, no. Someone does need to
Yeah.
infiltrate still. So, someone's
Yeah, we need to go into.
someone will still need to install that pineapple. Excuse me.
Would the pineapple work in the maintenance room next door?
It has to be in that room.
Have to be in the room.
Also, where I sent the fruit bouquets is to the store, so that's also why I'm going to the store now. I need to get my delivery. of
And
delicious
also
fruit
to mope to
bouquet.
yourself, because your plan has been vetoed.
Yep, I also need to mope, but I'm also getting a delicious fruit bouquet. And I will
To
not
drown
share
your,
with
you're
anybody.
gonna drown your sorrows
Drown
in
your.
fruit.
Yep.
Yep, that's exactly what Leaf is going to do.
Yep. Young clerk man sort of comes and delivers your fruit.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'm gonna enjoy this so much.
And he says,
Tears in his eyes.
you good?
Oh my gosh.
I am fantastic.
Tears streaming down his face. Fine. Give me my fruit bowl.
I'm gonna have delicious fruit. I'm not gonna share it with anybody, and it's gonna be the best day ever.
The delivery man says, I don't have a lot of deliveries to do. Do you want to share it?
Would you like to share this fruit bouquet with me?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. No one says no to fruit bouquets.
They sure don't, he says, and he sits next to you.
Except the multiple people in the group that said no.
And we are going to enjoy that delicious fruit bouquet together, me and that delivery man. And then I will also tip him a fantasticness of an extra gold. Just because I hate odd numbers and it needs to go away. Here we go.
It's rather awkward because you still need somebody to go in to install the pineapple. Who's gonna?
We need stealthy people and probably hire charisma people so they can talk their way out if they ever got caught.
It's well, unfortunately, it's the
Pretty
person
stealthy.
you probably said don't do fruit bouquets to.
Perfect for the
The
job.
assassin is the most stealthy person here. I think.
I was gonna ask Azuna? Jay, what's your character's name? I forgot.
Izuna.
Azuna, can you do it?
Can I do what?
Just put that thing, put the pineapple in the...
You want me to walk into the conference room, place the pineapple in there, and walk out?
It'll be a challenge for you. I can help you too.
Disguise you.
I can help you too. I have stuff.
I quite literally do that, no issue whatsoever.
Yep,
If you get me a map that has like the room's exact location, I can literally just go to the rooftop with you, walk down the side of the building invisible, misty step inside, place it there, misty step back outside, walk up the building, and then I'm done. And I'm still invisible the entire time because it's the suit that made me invisible.
And the final thing needed is someone to make the pineapple, which is probably which is probably Davis's job.
Tinker.
What?
Can you make a pineapple? The technological one, not the fruit, and make it so it's not explosive, ideally.
I mean, I can. Are you sure?
Or make it a mega explosive.
And I can help with you.
We don't want it to explode. You're being helped. You have advantage.
You had advantage.
Oh, okay.
22. Yay.
It will. It will take It will take the day to make. Instead of spending gold, sometimes I'll just say it takes an X amount of time. Because sometimes items are so cheap that they wouldn't really cost a gold. So they just cost the time. So it takes a day for Davis to make. And he makes a little pineapple. Just the little device.
Can I say what it looks like, or does it look just like that one?
You can model it.
I try to make it look like a candy dish.
Ooh, I like
that.
Are you going to make it look like a fruit bowl?
It's just like a little candy dish, or yeah, you could put fruit in it, or just like a little, those little bowls that you sit on the.
There's
on
little
the
candy
table
dishes, yeah.
Yeah.
You could also, I'd say, during that day actually, so I think one of you got some sweets, didn't you? Someone got some sweets, didn't they?
Izuna heads into the kitchen and
one shot, I know.
Izuna comes back with marshmallows that she's putting in the hot drinks.
Someone got candy. I know someone did.
I don't really remember what all was put in the snack room.
I mean, I don't eat.
Marshmallows? Do they really go in a fruit bowl?
Well, anyway, whoever got the candy puts their candy in the candy dish.
Yep, that'll work.
And yeah.
Maybe it was 50 cents back from the candy shop.
So you you and Jay probably go on the day to to the area. To the area.
Probably like earlier morning.
Mhm.
Or at night, we both have dark vision, so it doesn't really care.
That is true.
Make a stealth check, I guess, both of you.
Can I use the program?
Sure.
I'd say the rest of us is chilling.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
So, well, how far away are we from the building at this point, GG?
You can put yourselves however far you want, but probably a minimum of like 40 feet away.
Okay.
Question: if we both do invisibility, would that be advantage anyways? So I don't have to use this program.
Yeah, it would be advantage anyway. So yeah.
I'm engaging my suit's invisibility, so that'll last the hour.
I also have that. Forgot about that. Okay,
Double 21s.
22.
All right. Let's see if any
Your
of them.
average is lower than mine, though.
I only have a +3, so.
Let's see if anyone spots you. Nope. No one spots you.
I'm also wearing the hood of the faceless.
You have the camera technology switcher thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I don't have that. I don't think I've got a hood that has the darkness spell cast in it, using sorcery points, so that no one can see through it.
Right, but the whole party also has any surveillance cameras picking up on us, turns our faces to a different face.
Only if he yeah.
I'm gonna do that while we actually do the hacking stuff. So this is just.
Yeah, so it's just to get onto the roof. You get to the roof.
So yeah, well, first things first, because I'm invisible already, I cast this, so I'm just like stealthily making my way up the side of the building, following Sky.
Wait, why are we going to the roof? I thought we were putting the plan upon it.
It's concentration that the spider climb.
Yeah, but GG, the suit casts the invisibility. Like, that's not a spell that I'm concentrating on.
Oh.
Quick question from the guy who's at the store.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I'm not going on the mission, so I might as well, use the time wisely. Can I use a resource point to stock the store and sell stuff?
Sure. Use a resource point to stock it.
I'm gonna use a resource point to stock the store, and then I'm gonna put a sign that says all customers get free fruit from Fruit Bouquet.
That is fair enough.
Can I look into whoever is investigating me?
Sure.
19 resource points left. Oh, there we go. And now I'm selling stuff at the store, and I'm giving out free fruit from Fruit Bouquet. Driving the customers.
Scar, so you're sitting on top of the roof as Jay is climbing down.
Mm-hmm.
As you're sitting on top of the roof, the door, the elevator door behind you opens, and a robot gets out, wearing Ares Security Company like metal armor. Sir, you should not be up here. It is a restricted area.
I have an invisibility on.
I thought you dropped that and put face thing on.
That's Jay. I didn't drop it. Why would I drop it?
I've also not dropped it because it's part of my suit.
I thought someone had dropped it.
No,
nope.
So
no.
How it works, you know the appearance-changing bodysuit?
Yeah.
That has once per day I can go invisible.
I thought Sky had dropped it. I thought he had said he'd dropped it for the face-changing thing.
Wait, what face-changing thing?
The face-changing program. You said once you were on the roof you were going to use that instead of invis.
That was the hacking thing. Like, I think that was
Oh
after.
no, yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I don't need to. At the same time, even my suits have a camera behind us too, so even the robot couldn't see me because it's a camera.
It is a
the robot
robot.
uses the camera, so it
And don't
can't see
forget, it's
you
not
with
complete
the
blindness. The camera does see something there. It's just a distorted image.
Okay. I mean, I still have invisibility.
Yeah, I get outside the room that I'm supposed to be going into. Is it empty?
You were doing this beforehand, aren't you? Before the meeting.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like early morning or during the night.
Um, there are some maids in the room. Yeah. Like cleaning up and things like that. They seem to be getting ready for the presentation.
Okay.
Take about.
Oh my gosh.
Do it.
Is
Kill
there
them.
an empty room close to that room? Is the door open for that room actually?
It probably would be if the maids are going. Um, the your stealth was ridiculously high. Yeah, so none of the maids really sort of spot you. Over a bit of waiting, the maids start leaving the room and filtering out.
Okay. When they leave the room, I'm going to Misty step inside the room.
Mhm.
I will then set up the pineapple as quickly as possible.
Mhm.
Then I Misty step out the room
Yep. Gosh.
and well, Sky is the one handling the hacking. He doesn't need my presence, so I will just make my descent.
Mhm.
Oh, Sky will yell at your ear in your ear. What the heck are you doing? Come back here.
You don't need me.
What if someone come up?
You
Probably
can handle
not, but
yourself. You can fly. I can't.
oh my god.
You got a fucking hour and spider climb.
Okay.
Fine, go, fine.
Izuna leaves
Oh my gosh.
and heads back home. She's done her work.
Okay. All right. I guess Onyx, make me a charisma check. Um. Who else wants to do something? Who else wanted to do something other than Sky?
I wanted to look into the person who was investigating me.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Investigate the investigator.
Mhm. 15. Uh, yeah, you know this guy as the worst, like, investigator in the world. And he's looking for a dragon, and he's like, this one doesn't have a fake mustache. And then he moves on to the next guy, and he's like, and that's, he's an awful investigator.
Can he move on to me and say this one doesn't have a fake mustache?
He's like, I've been having problems with this case, and he brings up this case of a guy. He said this guy followed a very rich man in a very terrible mustache disguise, but I've not found anyone with a terrible mustache disguise yet.
Yeah, it does be like that sometimes.
He goes, I'm sure you'll tell me if you see anything. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Us investigators have to look out for each other.
He goes, yeah, sure.
Just point to a guy with a bad mustache. Hey, that guy's got a fake mustache.
Yeah, wait, wasn't that me? Is he on about me with the guy? I had the bad mustache.
No, he's on with a dragonborn. It's a dragonborn.
Yeah.
A
Oh,
dragon
cool.
with a fake
Cool.
mustache.
Yeah.
See, yeah, I was rocking the Van Dyke.
Mhm.
Oh.
Nobody suspects a thing.
All right, Sky, make a hacking check
Sky,
for the
how much money did I
presentation.
make
Presentation.
for the day of selling?
Uh, you
Long, hard day of selling.
you made
with
30
free
gold.
fruit.
You made 20 gold.
That's it? Oh, sad.
It is quite
Sad.
a lot of money. Bear in
Yeah,
mind.
that's 10 days of me working in a coffee shop. Can't do shit.
20 gold.
Don't forget your plus a fruit basket.
No, I gave away free fruit for the customers who came in that day. All
Oh,
day they got free fruit from Fruit Basket.
oh, I must have stayed.
Can I use a program charge to give myself advantage on the hacking check?
Sorry.
Can I use a program charge to give myself advantage, or just do a hacking
Nope.
check?
Just do the hacking check.
I take 4 gold for my services.
20, dirty 20.
With a dirty 20 Arcana, you hack the hell out of his presentation and show all the awkward secrets that he has about, hiding that elevator stuff. If you can also sort of live feed stream it back to the rest of the crew, basically.
Yeah, I probably will.
Everyone can make insight checks on the group of people in that room.
Sure.
Yep.
Can I do that too?
You can do it as well.
Not one. Too focused. I am too focused.
Oh, nice.
With both Davis and Dance pick up on the fact that one of the women from the safety committee doesn't seem surprised that this is happening, like she was already knew this was going on.
See that look on her face? She.
Yeah,
Y'all
that
saw
bitch is in on it too.
She knew all about it.
She's probably working with Robin Hood, I would assume.
Yeah, maybe she's the contact.
She's the one on the inside.
Ask, just to make sure, because obviously, yeah.
And with a
Ask the
19
Hood.
and with a 19 Dance, you notice a sort of another guy, who's sort of sitting in the sitting on the back. Actually, probably most people, apart from the natural one, would notice this. This guy also shows up distorted on cameras,
Oh.
Ooh. Intriguing.
and you see him pull out like a phone from a plant pot nearby, not from his pocket, but from a phone nearby. he presses a button, and he says something into it and goes back to the meeting, and then he leaves, going towards the elevator.
Pulls out phone from plant pot, makes call, places phone in plant pot, places plant pot where plant pot belongs.
What happened? My voice cut out. What happened?
This man who shows up distorted on cameras pulled a phone out of a plant pot, made a call, and then placed the phone back in the plant pot, then paid attention to the meeting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
So either Robin's got another guy on the inside, or there's some real dodgy shit going
And then
on.
he leaves. He goes to after a few minutes he leaves. And the council
Confirmed.
go, well, we've clearly seen everything, and he's like, I'm sorry, I'll quit. I've been doing this, and she's like, and everyone's, the safety committee are shouting at him, the investors are like furious because they're gonna have to pay a lot of money, and then Sky, the elevator opens again, and the door opens.
Oh my gosh, again.
But this time, there is a fire ganassi man with bright glowing eyes comes out, and next to him, a woman. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Wait, I'm
Sky.
invisible.
No, make a wisdom saving throw, Sky.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, I told you to stay. He's like, no.
I physically could not stay there.
You could.
No, if I'd
Wait.
stayed there, I would have been stuck on the roof. Permanently.
Where's saving throw? Oh.
You have Featherfall. What?
Oh, I found it.
I'd have to cast it at least 3 times, and that's practically
Oh.
all of my spells.
Sky,
I used an
as your
inspiration,
because
you can re-roll it.
you can re-roll it with your inspiration if you have one.
I spent one for him.
Oh yeah, you can spend it for him. Sky, you get another roll.
Is it a charm effect? I'm an elf.
No, not a charm effect. 12.
12.
It's
Ooh.
not a charm effect, it's a petrification check, as this woman with snake hair comes through the door and you're looking straight through a camera.
Wait, why would I look at him? Why would I look at her?
You didn't know.
Because you didn't know.
What?
It's
Wait, he's
literally...
looking- Did you say he's looking through the camera?
He's
I
looking
didn't
through a
look at the
camera.
That
Why
shouldn't
would I look
work.
at the camera?
Yeah, that shouldn't work.
If we're going off Medusa rules and shit like that,
It's,
that's why
it's
he
they
used
have
the
to make
mirror.
eye contact. He has to look
Yeah.
her directly in the eye.
Yeah, mirror reflections don't work.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hammer, he's
Reflections, digital copies.
okay.
It's
Yeah.
got to be eye contact.
Okay, I did not know that. In that case, you are
That's how
okay.
Perseus defeats the Medusa because he can look at a reflection.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I did not know that you could look through cameras.
Okay.
Okay, in that case, you see a Medusa, a snake lady, a Medusa come out, along with the Fire Ganassi man.
How far are they from me?
They're in this room. They're in this room, so you're 3 floors above them.
So they're in the conference room.
They
did you
come
say?
in. Yeah, they come in. A few of the other members actually just turn to stone, like, whoosh, like a few.
Oh.
That's kind of funny.
Members
And
of the
then-
safety committee.
And then both of them draw bright red crimson laser swords and start slicing and killing everybody in the room. Before then, the Medusa lady looks at the camera. It's gonna make one investigation check to see if
Shut
she's.
the camera on.
Yeah. That's suspicious. Yeah, why'd the light go out? Oh.
I shut the camera.
She didn't notice anything, but she would have destroyed the camera anyway.
I shut it anyway.
Mhm.
And seeing that, I would
Somebody
just
needs to see this.
I would cast invisibility again, and then just jump off the roof with my hoverboard and just fly away.
Okay.
And we have all those footage.
Yeah, you have all the footage and everything that you need.
Good to know that the
Send it to a
Medusa
news outlet.
is still a race that's in the world.
I'm gonna ask the party. Should we put this on the internet? Should we see whatever?
So I guess everybody meets up again, and Sky, you relay what just happened.
I mean, it's they see a live stream, right?
Yeah, they saw a live stream of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does what?
into the conference room?
What does everybody make of this development?
Should I roll
Maybe-
something? What do I make of this,
Yeah.
Judy?
I was
I
gonna say,
wouldn't mind dating a snake lady.
can we roll like an insight or some history to check? Like, is there any like uniform or is there like a symbol of something we can see?
The red laser swords.
Mhm.
Do I recognize this MO?
Security.
You would recognize this as the Knights of Necrotic Order. The Knights of Necrotic Order.
Whom?
So
I
basically,
thought-
evil force. So basically, the Sith of this world.
All Leith has to say
Okay.
about it is he would not mind dating a snake. That's it.
Are they league with Laser Bird who fucking, laser sword woman who tortured me? Is that the same?
Yep, same MO.
And would they be my enemy since I'm technically part of
Y-
the
Yeah,
guy
they
order?
would be your enemies.
Right.
I'm just a tourist. Well, technically.
Like somebody knew too much and said too much, and all their information got out, so they just wiped them all out. That's what
We
I
could
see.
send it to a news station. we could, I don't know. Is he gonna
Robin
return to making
says,
coffee?
well, I'm gonna need to talk to more people because they just killed our pay person. Hopefully,
So again, I'm gonna say get paid up front.
Did they
So
kill
time for
everyone in the
plan-
room, including
Time
the
for
guy
plan B.
cheating on his wife?
I mean,
you didn't see everybody die. To be fair, you saw like a few of them get cut down, and then
another
the
question.
We don't need to ruin his marriage now. He's dead.
Another question.
She can mourn his loss.
Well, since we have everything on record, can we just turn it into the security community and still get the money?
Oh, maybe.
Probably a
you
whole
you could
bunch of
turn it
players
into the
members
safety
just got
council.
murdered.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
will we still get money from that?
Yes,
I don't
you
know, 'cause
could.
technically, I mean, we were. Well, you got to think. Technically, we were in the wrong because we were spying and shit, and we got this information by doing devious things.
Well, we were on a reward program from them. They would probably understand why we did it.
Yeah.
Yep. Just. I'm gonna skip that bit. Either Robin speaks to some people.
No, besides the whole I wouldn't mind dating a snake
Well,
lady
if
thing,
Robin's there as well,
I earned
what's her
some
face?
money. By the way,
Oh,
just to let everybody know.
you're a changeling, so technically,
Yeah.
couldn't you change into a snake lady?
I mean, yeah, but I'd rather date one, not be one. That's different.
I know,
Anyway,
but it's just,
we earned some money.
just a professional curiosity.
Yes, I can
Did
turn into a snake lady.
safety lady do her?
We earned 20 gold at the store today.
You. Speaking of which, from minus the commission that goes to like the people that were in need and the equipment. You got as an award from the awards program 6,000 gold pieces,
Oh.
Party found.
Ooh.
which
Party
goes to the
fun.
party fund.
That's a lot of gold. That's a lot more than the 20 I got working. Oh, also I took 4 off the top. So really we earned 16 gold. There you go.
And
See, Goblin Boy made almost the same, and he didn't take a cut. So you know what I mean. This is broad.
What? No, I need a cut. I worked all day. I need to get paid for that, sir.
Run your
Boy
own
made 15
business?
gold.
That means I made 1 gold more while taking a cut. I'm just saying, that means I'm better.
yeah, there was
Party
more
fund has been
gold, but
updated.
the rest of it like went to poorer, the people who got affected by the elevator scenario. Costs, things like that.
Well, anyway, I'm happy to have helped earn money for the group. You're welcome.
Yeah,
Party fund
So
has been updated.
yeah, so the total party fund's been updated.
Also, why did you want to know if I could be a snake lady?
Wait, what?
Why did you want to know if I could be a snake lady?
Just personal curiosity.
Oh, yeah, can be.
Okay.
It's like
I know it's a
changelings
Minotaur.
can.
Did you know that?
Changelings have such a range of things they can change into.
I
Like,
know. It's amazing.
it's the question of what is the limit of that.
Anything bigger than me, I can't do it. I can't become a giant. For instance.
Yeah. All right. So that's the end of that heist. But everybody sort of died
Alright,
at the end.
everyone, let's do the really cool jumping mid-high five in air thing. 'Cause we succeeded, right? That's what we do
Yeah.
at the end of a mission.
Are we gonna freeze frame? Or we
Yeah, we got a freeze frame.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Freeze frame, montage.
Brooklyn
the
Nine-Nine
entire
style.
works.
So everybody get to the meeting room. We gotta do this just right, all right?
Yeah,
We
the
gotta get it.
the freeze frame. Yeah.
Freeze frame, high five in air. Woo!
Yeah.
Next time you're going to free Lester from another prison escort van.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, that's your next mission, to free Lester.
I didn't think we agreed on that.
Robin said You know,
Yeah, that guy.
yeah.
I don't remember voting on this one.
No, that's your next mission.
Well, hang on a minute. Wait a
Hang
minute.
on a second.
Wait a minute. I don't remember voting on that one.
Bearing in mind, there's less vehicles. There's two SUV. There's one van and two SUV cars.
Oh, so there is no armored cars.
Yeah, there's no armored turret cars. No.
Okay then.
I still don't know if I agree to this.
More accepting to the idea of rescuing him now.
I don't know.
It was also to get rid of the people's slightly wantedness.
Yeah, but he's the sleaze, you know.
I
And
mean,
the only people who are wanted are the Hood and that guy.
yeah,
I want
it would.
to obviously Tim, so that anytime I'm on a camera, I turn it into handsome Squidward. I want that face changing technology on me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Handsome Squidward.
it's guess. I guess we'll discuss. Does everyone have this same sentiment that they don't want to rescue Lester? He would owe you a favor.
Well, I've
give a
met
shit.
the guy before, so.
I don't know who Lester is.
He's a guy that can basically make.
Know him and I didn't like him, so rescuing him would not be a tough
Lester
problem.
is a guy that makes people disappear from police radar and the news and things like that. In the sense of like covering up their heat and things like that. He's got a mass bribing ring, you know.
I mean, I'm up for rescuing Lester.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Also for Davis, it would the mob would be very happy that you rescue Lester.
I don't like the guy.
I mean, I kind of I probably should. I
It's in
really
your
probably
best
should.
interest.
Yeah, I really probably should.
No. Again, you're saying it's in my best interest, but again, the only two people who are wanted is Hood and you.
He well, if it's only two people that would, well, I won't get my wanted status removed. I never
we're
do.
only fixing this guy's problem.
Well,
Yeah.
we could also have him like.
So Lester would owe us more than one guy's
Yeah.
wanted level. He would owe us.
He could do it more often later down the road, you know.
I guess, but he's really gross,
Yeah.
and I don't like him. He's really gross.
I mean, it's handy to have a guy like that on your side.
What, a gross guy? I don't know.
Yeah. Someone got the reference. Lester, yes, GTA's Lester. Yeah, it's literally a joke
It
on
looks
GTA.
exactly the same as well.
Yeah, it is. It is no joke.
Can we find a guy who's less gross to do that job? Like, I don't know.
No, not usually.
Well, what do you mean not
Yeah.
usually? There are less gross guys out there who do the job.
He's
Kind of guy
actually,
is usually how it looks.
yeah, and he's actually the lesser side of gross of those kind of guys.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Finally, someone did get the.
I got the
you just kind of
reference. I
stick him
just
in a room
didn't
and you
feel it
forget
was
about
necessary
him.
to mention it.
I also got the
Yeah,
reference. That's
same.
like-
Yeah, I got it straight away. That was my brain.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're.
Is there a way, like, maybe we could get some other guy with a less grossness?
No, for now it's advantageous to rescue him, so we're gonna do that.
What about Frank? Remember Frank? He was a good guy.
No,
He
no.
could do it.
Lester is the only guy
Also wasn't
known.
an info broker.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it is 100% a rip-off of the GTA 5 character, even down to the name. Apart from we've over-exaggerated his features, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean,
man,
have we?
I guess we'll save him.
He's actually
Yeah,
quite a troll.
yeah. He could literally be a troll, actually. That could be his race.
Oh, he's so gross.
Anyway, So that's who you're helping next time.
Yeah.
For now, that's it. That's the end of the game.
Woo.
We've ended a bit.
Did it.
We've
Did it.
ended earlier.
Wait, guys. We have a bunch of money. Let's get the rest of the stuff we need for our base. Let's pay for the rest of that stuff.
What else do we need? I thought we got
We
We have
got
to
all
furnish
of it.
everything, right?
We got the
We got
furniture for
everything.
everything.
Yeah,
Did we furnish everything the first time?
Yeah.
I thought you had
Okay,
it.
let's
all
get
past
really-
over here.
Let's get
There is
cards.
one thing missing, and that is weapons in the armory. But
Yes,
that's
let's do that.
expensive as shit.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Uh,
Just
Magic
that.
caster don't use.
Yeah.
I'm also a spellcaster.
I would much rather have some weapons than a light crossbow.
Yeah.
How much to fill the armory?
Well, we will discuss this off stream. Goodbye, stream. Thank you very much
Goodbye.
for.
Bye.
Yeah, good luck, stream.